What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Watch Talk with the Cardinal. I'm joined by the Weezer, the Wizard. What's going on, Stefano?
What's going on, brother?
I just want to get through a few of the chats. We got quicker than joining us. We got more than a reference number. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you very much. We got Mark P in the chat. Hope you're doing well. We got Kurt A with the super chat before the show even starts saying, "Can't make the stream, Cardinal. Keep up the great content, my friend. Greatly appreciated for the continued support, my man. I really do appreciate that. And thank you for joining, of course. Thank you for joining. Guys, please be sure to hit that like button. Please be sure to hit the like button. It's greatly appreciated. We got, of course, Dis in the chat saying, Kumbaya, Kumbaya. Thank you very much. We got the Watch Maven saying, here comes the master class. Appreciate that. We got Paul Wee joining us. We got Renee De La Pons, Watches 24. Air King Ben. We got Omar. Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea. We got Ramsey. We got Newbie Watch Guy. We got everybody joining us in the chat today. I'm going to drop the link if any of the punters want to join us. Anybody wants to join, by all means, you guys can join. So, Stefano, man, how's it going? How are things?
Oh, we're, trying to get my little channel going. So I bought some stuff. I ordered some stuff. So we'll get there. We'll get there slowly.
That sounds good, man. That sounds good. Hey, listen, I got to be honest with you. It's a nasty business. Stefano, any word on the thing that we're cooking up? Any word on the thing?
Today I had one guy say he might know where to source it. And I'm like, okay, well, let me know because I'm ready. My nephew wants it, so make sure the price is right.
Right, exactly. We got the nephew. We got Tim Wright joining the stream saying, sorry, I'm a little worn out. No worries, man. I appreciate you joining. The NR1416 saying the Cardinal and the Wizard is the best 1-2 punch in the league. Thank you for joining. You are wrong saying, asking the question. Ooh, this is a good question. 5-digit Sea-Dweller. So we're talking 16600 versus a modern Milgauss. Man, it's a tough. So You're Wrong one. Has an Explorer 1, right? So I think personally, if you're going to go, because you already have a wind and wear, in my opinion, you'd be better suited getting a Sea-Dweller. Get the 5-digit Sea-Dweller because you get a date, right? You get a date. So in my opinion, and 16600 seriously undervalued right now. If we're talking 5-digit Sea-Dweller, no question. We got the captain, my legal representation, joining the show. Thank you for joining.
Let's negotiate, baby. Let's negotiate, baby.
There we go. We got joining the show. And the Wizard starting us off with a second super chat of the night. Thank you very much. Saying for the stitches on the leather strap bun, LOL. I'm making my way up, I've got about 3 stitches on the corner of so far. I'm working my way up. Thank you very much. How are you, man?
Doing well. It's just getting set. We used getting some earbuds in. I don't have my Shure earbuds. I have to get the Shure.
The shirt, yeah. By the way, what are we wearing on the wrist today, boys? What are we wearing on the wrist?
Sticking with the Panda Speedy.
Nice. The fake Daytona. The wannabe Daytona.
Let's call it the Flutona. Should we call it the Flutona? The Flake Tona?
The Flutona.
Wow. Oh, fake Tona? The fake Tona. Thank you, JJ. You just killed the value of the piece.
Oh, boy.
All right, man. I love it.
We got Big Sal in the chat. What's going on, Sal? I hope you're doing well. I said advanced Horology 101, so upvote. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Air King Ben, how you doing?
We got AMG in the chat. Air King Ben, happy to see our good captain. Rez with the $5. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. I'm going to put it towards the Corn de Vache or the London Fund. We'll see. We'll see which one is which,
A lot of funds going on there.
And B. Barsley with the $2 saying the 2 prodigies are in the house. Thank you very much. We got Dis in the background. Should we be adding Dis or Dis in the background?
Yeah, I want him to explain what that name means.
All right. Oh, it's easy. So his name is Dizar Dis, right?
Okay.
So, which in French is 1010. Like 10, on, you know what I mean? Like 1010 when you when a watch has a stock image, the hour hand and minute hand are always 1010.
I always butcher that on my Instagram. I take it whatever time it is. That's it. I don't, you know what I mean? Play with it.
And we got JJ from the Gentleman's Hangout joining us. Thank you very, very much.
What's up, guys?
Vince McMahon.
figured I'd come drop some watch knowledge on you guys. You know what I mean?
We got Omar with a $5. Said, you guys have suckered me into $400 in super chats this month. Could have bought a Steinhardt instead. Hey, man, we saved you from that Steinhardt. So
Glycine is the way to go.
And we got Bribing joining the show. But Omar, greatly appreciate your support to all the guys, man. And listen, Omar, I could learn a thing or two from you as well, from the fragrances, guys. The fragrances.
Right. And he also is an excellent cigarette counter.
Right, the cigarette count. Exactly. That's what's most.
By the way, does that carry over from show to show, or are we at 0?
No, it's a new one.
Okay, we're timed out at 0. Light up.
Just a cigarette machine. Look at this.
Light up.
Who is your Jeff? It's
Oh,
definitely Bear has never super chatted the show, so he has to be our Jeff. You know? He has to be our Jeff. Oh man. So what are we talking, guys? I'm thinking we talk about wristwatches. I'm thinking of selling the sub. Am I making a mistake, guys? Am I making a mistake selling the sub?
What are you putting it towards?
Okay, let's let this onto the stream. He's like a sad dog in the background. How are you?
Sad Sam.
This is good. Welcome.
Yeah,
thanks, JJ.
Shalom. What are you doing?
You got to be able to. You got to be able to take a little ribbing. You know what I mean?
You should be davening, and then what are you doing?
It's 4 a.m., man. I'm waiting for you guys. I mean,
yeah. Why are you awake then? Why aren't you?
Shabbos.
To be on
You shouldn't
your
be
stream,
smoking.
man.
You shouldn't be on computers. You shouldn't have the lights on.
I'm a secular Jew. I'm not a religious Jew.
Okay.
Ooh, look at this. Omar says Stefano's favorite scent is Marlboro. Yeah.
Marlboro menthol, baby. Menthol.
He's a menthol man. Marlboro man.
So what are you thinking of getting for it?
A Speedy, but not just any Speedy. It's a very special Speedy. It's a very special Speedy.
We got our man small. Is it small gi or is it small GI? I need to know.
Small gi.
It is
Small
gi.
gi?
Right?
Yeah, it's got to be small gi.
Well, you say it so confidently, like you told me.
It's like gi or no gi. I never heard of.
Tell us in
gi.
the chat: is it gi? Is it GI or is it G?
It's
Is
got to
it
be
pronounced with a J or a G? So we know.
Let's see what he says. We need
J
answers.
would be G, and G would be with a whatever.
Hi from New York City. Interesting. Have you ever met up with him?
No, I have not.
Oh, we got a fellow Quebecer. Simon says wristwatch. By the way, this is you guys watch Uptick watch reviews at all on YouTube?
Yeah,
Yes.
I watch them all the time.
This is Simon Says. This is him. You see the GP, the
He's in Hong
Laureato?
Kong,
He did the review of the Laureato on his stream, on his YouTube
Hong Kong
channel.
dollars.
He's actually from Quebec. He's from Quebec, which is cool. He says, hi, Marco, from the future here in Hong Kong. Already Saturday morning. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Having his coffee and watching.
9, 10 a.m. there.
It's
Oh,
GI. It's GI, like a soldier.
Small
So it's
G,
G,
okay.
not G,
Small
it's G.
GI. Small.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a soldier,
G.I. Joe?
general infantry, like a soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Small GI.
All right.
Ooh, the
Laureato
questions
on
are
the
pouring in. What kind of Speedy? I can't talk about what Speedy I want. Otherwise, the prices might explode. You know, they'll have the Cardinal pump effect. I won't be able to find one.
He's talking about the new 3861.
Right, the 321. I want the 321.
Very popular. No, 3861. We have one.
The
for
386.
sale.
Yeah, the
Very
sapphire
popular
sandwich.
model,
The
yes.
sapphire sandwich.
You need the That's the one you need, guys. 386. Actually, I do really like that one.
Oh
I have
crap!
that
We
one.
got
I mean,
Watch Maven with the $20 super chat saying never sell your Rolexes, only trade for other Rolex. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? What about the one watch per brand theme? You know what I mean? You get a taste of all the best brands there are. You get a sample. You know what I mean? Like you want
That's
a
the
little.
watch Sasquatch, right?
Yeah, exactly. Watch Sasquatch has one watch. Well, he abandoned the one watch per brand thing. It's more one dial, right? One dial now. But the idea is, you want to sample a little of everything. You want a little bit of Latina, you want a little bit of, Asian, a little white. You gotta sample it, just like
Variety is the spice of
your
life.
exotic women. You gotta sample a little bit of all the different watches that life has to offer. You know what I mean? All the brands that life has to offer.
Right.
No one's with me. What is this?
No, I'm with you, man.
Absolutely.
more
Yeah,
than
it's a
anyone.
strategy, man. It's a strategy.
Marco, can I show my new watch?
Oh yes. You're
Only if you
speeding,
sing.
right?
Oh, first you got to make them sing. Two tribes go to war. I need.
Yeah, I had that song on my head thanks to
Do
the
you
thanks
like
to
it?
Dis our
From
Dis.
1996. 1996.
Oh,
Very nice.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Oh,
Have you
original.
had it since? When did you get it? You've had it since then?
I've had it today, man. I've had it today. I've bought it today.
Today.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man.
Congratulations.
Did you have to sell anything, or you just added?
I want to sell my Omega Titanium No Time to Die.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
$3,000. Remember, I offered him $3,000 for that, Marco.
You did?
Yeah,
Look at
$3,000.
Marco.
That's a good price. Hey, I'll offer you $3,200 if you want.
I'll go 30. I'll go 32.50.
Fine, I got 33. 33. Oh, that is good. That is
But
funny.
why, if you're such a collector of Omega, because you have many pieces, why would you get rid of the No Time to Die one? It just doesn't fit your speedies, or why?
I just don't. It's the Bond thing. I mean, it's childish.
So then why'd you buy in the first place?
But you have another.
Because-
You have another Seamasters. I remember too.
Yeah, I do. I have done
Yeah.
2 other Seamasters.
Yes.
They're not Bonds, they're just.
Oh,
Seamasters.
okay.
Maybe sell a couple of the Seamasters, like all of them, and get another Rolex.
Or another Speedy.
It's hard to find a good Rolex in Israel, all super polished and no paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. How is the market in Israel? Is there like a good watch market, or it's
There's a great market, man. I mean, lots of sales going on. But it's a very Rolex, Breitling, Omega centric market.
Yeah, it's mostly the well-known, easy to flip kind of brands. But I just want to say to the Maven, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. We got some chats. We got NR1416 saying, "Can I guess what Speedy?" Have a good guess, but I can't confirm nor deny it. You know what I mean? I don't want to confirm or deny anything. We got Perth Luxury with the $2 saying, "Marco, TPG posted, thinks he is still a marketing genius." I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to say with that? What do you want me to say? Like the market forces have dictated he was not a marketing genius. That he was it was a bad idea. You know what I mean? Like I don't really want to. This is like beating a dead horse. It's been talked about to death. It's just
As they
time to
say.
move on.
The horse is dead. Stop beating it.
That was June's news. June. It's
Exactly. We're in August now. Right. We're in August. I got monetized. I don't need to talk about time.
I just don't even know. Yeah, I'm still trying to find out where Perth is.
did he get
Love
that?
you, Perth. Love you, Perth.
You haven't
Love you,
found it
Perth.
on the map yet,
Love you,
Captain?
Perth. I got a globe behind me, but it's not.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can't see Perth on that globe.
Look at this. Duke Hotel with the $5 saying, "Okay, Dis has all these watches up at 4 a.m. and his room looks like a slaughterhouse. What the fuck is going on?"
Look at my room. What's the story? It's a TV.
Let's see. Give us a tour. Give us a tour. Let's see. What do we got?
Oh God, I
Bring a
don't
full
want to see
screen.
this.
Bring a full screen.
Full
Marco.
screen, Mark. Yeah,
Should
come
he
on.
sing while he's touring?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
two
really
tribes
good.
go to war.
Wait, I'll turn up.
Yeah, that's
Oh boy.
Oh jeez, I don't know if we want to see that. Thank you very much, Duco Ted, for the $5. We got the Watch Maven with the $10 super chat saying,
Oh.
"Marco, you don't need to sell your Submariner. You just need to have another birthday on the internet."
Is that a car-
come on,
is that
I
a
can't.
carpet beetle
I
I see?
can't. Jesus Christ, this.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
oh.
I think
The next
I think
arch.
we want
You're
to
the next
block this,
arch.
man.
Oh,
This.
your
Come on.
bedroom is in disarray.
You know
All right,
what?
I
this
think
is
I
really
think
Reveal,
you just got-
don't reveal
I think you
anything.
just got demonetized.
Was that a woman's arm I just saw?
What's up with all the
But
plastic?
he didn't
man?
show you the
What
side
is-
of the bookcase yet.
This. That's
That's
kind of
behind you.
man. That is. Yeah, exactly. Come on, this.
Show me
Yeah,
a
you gotta
bookcase,
clean
this.
that up. This.
Where's
Show
the
the
come on.
bookcase.
Where do you keep the watches, man? Where do you keep the watches?
Oh.
Where's the watches?
The watches are over there, man.
Oh, all right.
In the
There
watch
they
box,
are.
obviously.
Show us the box, man. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Mhm.
Breitling. Speedies.
I got a speed.
Subbies.
I see a Seamaster.
I see a
Bond.
Seiko.
I see a
Yeah.
Speedy.
All right,
Well,
He's got
that's
a
pretty good.
Bond.
That's
He's
pretty
got a
nice.
sub.
That's a good collection.
Got a nice collection going.
He
there.
does. Yeah.
Yeah, very
The rest,
nice.
the rest of the room scares me a little bit, but
Yeah, but the collection's not bad, JJ.
yeah, at least he got it right by the door. He could take it and run
Yeah.
out
Right.
in case there's a.
I want to
Fire
see
it.
some dial variation, man. I want to see a little colors. Got to
No,
up
but
the
he's got
color.
all black and white.
Got to up
Yeah,
the
yeah,
color
yeah.
game. This you need a blue dial or something.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe a white.
I got a Vostok, a blue Vostok, you know.
Oh, okay.
Vostok.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Vostok.
We got Bear asking, how much is
Yes.
asking for the Seamaster No Time to Die?
I'm asking for. Let me convert it. I
From
want
shekels to US.
8,600. 8,600 for it.
That's a decent price. Omar saying that room is a black safe for the Mossad. Oh wait, he's super chat. Omar with a $2. That room is a black safe. For
Is
the
that
Mossad, yeah.
that box and papers or just a watch?
Everything, man. Box and papers.
Tim S saying, do I
Fresh.
see carpet beetles?
Fresh from the factory, man. Fresh from the fucking factory, man.
Oh, Perth Lecture with the $2 saying, ask Mr. GMT to sing 38 Mings on the wall tape.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, how much at Super Chats to get this to ultraviolet light over his bed?
Oh, come on. Come on. Guys.
Come on. Would
The walls, just the walls.
the walls?
By the way, guys, we got 119 people watching. Please be sure to like the stream, guys. We got to like the stream. So, Cap, what's going on with your collection, man? What's going on with the collection? We're at, what, 7, 8 watches now?
We're at 7. We're at 7 right now.
Are we
One
looking
for
at
every day of the
flipping
week, man.
it? Are we keeping?
Right now, it's a holding pattern. I know. I'm not ready to flick the B, man. I am not ready. I don't think you could flick.
Flick it.
Oh, you can't flick it that soon. I don't think you.
Oh,
First
yeah,
of all,
The AD isn't even an AD anymore.
yeah, but my name is still on the papers. So you know what I'm saying?
So what?
Once you get rid of that, Marco, you can't get it back.
I don't like the excuses I'm hearing.
You need to. Why sell if you could just add? I want to do the JJ. You just add. You accumulate.
Just keep
You
adding.
hoard-
Well, you're at 7
Exactly.
now, right?
Yes.
You're at 7. So you need to add an LV box and an 8th watch, right?
I'm thinking of what about the Vacheron GMT overseas blue dot?
Okay, I like that. I like the direction.
Disliked it or no? He
Fellas
he
asking, what's your
disliked it.
store name? Well, it's not his. You're sponsored by Just in Time, right, Stefano?
Yes.
Sponsored by Just in Time. We got to keep his name clean for the ADs, guys. We got to keep the name clean.
Did you see the posting in the community?
Wait, what happened?
Unity.
What happened in the community?
There's a message that just came out from Master Nudsman Hoarder.
Ah, it's fine. No worries. No worries.
Oh, I don't worry. You know.
Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. But guys, please be sure to like the stream. We got 50 upvotes, 122 people watching. We should have a very, very special unboxing today. I know one person asked me to do an unboxing today, so I'm waiting for confirmation of him
Really?
coming home.
You got a new watch?
I'm sorry?
You got a new watch today, Marcus?
I didn't get a new watch. Watch.
Oh.
But somebody did get a new watch. Well, we might have a double unboxing. I don't know if Cars and Chrono has an unboxing as well today. But
I might have one tomorrow.
Right, or tomorrow. But we did have another unboxing, which is very, very good. Diz doesn't have a safe for watch security. His room scares them away.
Where do you guys come up with this stuff?
Logan Hall says, Diz will get killed off this season from natural causes. Fight me dead, man. How many cigarettes do you go through a day?
More than me. More than me.
It's a competition between.
Yeah, we got to get Omar on the case here. See how many we got to get. A
This
count.
breathes more smoke than fresh air.
All right, don't let's.
We got Perth Luxury with the $5 saying 38 Mings on the wall, 38 Mings, take one off, 37 Mings on the wall, 37 Mings, take one off. Captain, get a Rolex GMT. Yeah, he's got to get a GMT. This is what I'm saying. He's got to get a GMT. You know what I mean? Cap, you sell the B. You sell the Tudor Black Bay. That gets you to a GMT, a black GMT.
Yeah, but we talked about this already. JJ, tell him why.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry, I was reading.
Tell him why I shouldn't get a two-tone GMT, black GMT.
No, not the two-tone. Just get the steel.
Yeah, because it's ugly as hell, the two-tone. That's why it's the cheapest one there is.
Exactly.
The gold,
No, the steel is nice. You're talking about a Bruce Wayne,
Two-tone.
a Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne. Either get the original Batman or the all black. The all black.
I want a Jubilee bracelet. I don't have a Jubilee.
Just get the Pepsi. Don't cheap out. The Cab, you're a multi-millionaire here.
Just
Who you
get the
fooling?
Pep.
Get
Here,
a
just
Jubilee,
the
man. Get a
Pepsi.
Jubilee. Get a Jubilee. Yeah.
I agree.
It's not,
Yep.
it's not like
But
you're
you want
strip-
the new
strip
one?
mall.
The ceramic one? He wants the new Jubilee?
I mean, I'd love to get it, but I don't want to pay up for it. I don't think it's, I think they're a little bit high right now. Now I know they could go higher and higher and higher. I get it.
What is?
But
Thank you very much, by the way, to Perth Luxury
I
on the
want
super chat.
a
Pepsi-
5-digit GMT.
Here's a
that's
good
great.
question.
I think that's a great option.
Let's get everybody's
5-digit.
opinion here. More than just a reference
5-digit,
number, it
man.
says best all-around watches under or around 20K. Interesting to hear your opinion. To me, the one to get, if you're going to go 20K, is the original Batman. Here's one, prideandpinion.com, guys. Check out Pride and Pinion, all their pre-owned watches and wristwatch accessories. But you get the OG Batman for just under 18,000. I think it's as good as it gets. What do you guys think?
That's a great price.
So I think at 20 grand, it's interesting because so I'm not a one watch person, but I almost think like at 20 grand, are you doing just a one and done or you're in collection territory at that point?
Yeah, 20,000, you could do 2 watches. That's a collection, no question.
So
You
if
could
I
do
was
like
just
a Speedy and maybe like an
Maybe he's
Airplane.
just adding to his collection. Maybe he has more than one.
Right.
and so if you already have a lot of other ones, then it's like, well, does it really need to be, you know what I mean, what you're looking for just that all arounder, right? So yeah, I'm a little bit more partial to the Pepsi on Jubilee. If you're talking like new GMT, I think it's
Well,
a
the
pretty good
cheapest one in
all-around
America
piece.
today, I was offered one at 21.8. Brand
For
new,
Pepsi?
unworn, 2021 card, everything. Unworn, totally. The Pepsi, yeah, and Jubilee, that is, not on Oyster.
Yeah, but that's pretty much my pick. I would get the GMT Master. Batman. Under 20K. Anything else?
Great
I mean,
watch.
I don't know of anything else, to be honest with you. That stands out as being like that watch that you should get.
Yeah, it's one of the best all-around watches you're gonna get. Period. I mean,
Yeah.
And I
Really-
prefer the Oyster than the Jubilee anyway, so you got a
Well,
good
I think
feel
we've
there,
said
Marco.
this a lot of times. Like if it's a one and done, especially, that's it makes more sense to get it on the Oyster.
Oyster.
Right.
It's a perfect one and done watch.
Yeah.
You can do everything with it. You could go swimming with it. You could travel with it.
Whoa,
You could wear it every day. You could dress it
That's
up.
crazy talk.
Whoa.
Marco's not swimming with a GMT.
We got Juan asking,
There's not
where's
enough water
Todd?
resistance, man. No way. Got to bump that
Juan
up.
was asking, where's Todd? I don't know, guys. He's probably busy. What
Yeah,
do we?
it's Friday
He's not
night.
signing an
He has a lot
exclusive
of-
deal here. He jumps on when he can. We got Big Sal with the $5 saying Jimmy Hoffa's foot sticking out of this is bad. Marco, look at the first Omega in Space Speed.
You want me to
Yeah,
show it
it's
to you?
nice. It's nice. I like it. It's not the one I'm looking at, but it's nice. It's a good pick. Definitely. It's just not
should I
for me.
sell it?
That's the thing.
Should I
Yeah.
sell it, guys? I have the
Yes.
the original Moon
Yeah,
watch. Should
sell
I
it to
sell it?
Marco. Give him a bro deal.
Do you want it, Marco?
Nah, I'll
Okay.
pass. I'm good, man.
All right.
I don't want first Omega in Space. I gotta be honest. It's not for me.
All right, man.
Look at this. We got GS. Thank you very much to Big Sal for the $5. We got GS Superman with the $20 donation saying, "Fight me dead, getting secondhand smoke, watching the stream." That's right, guys. Between Stefano and this. Oh man, that is funny.
This
Oh.
smokes so much, I don't even want to light up anymore.
Oh man. We got the captain smoking his jewel. Oh boy, you guys are nuts. You know that. Thank you very much to GS Superman for the $20. Small Gee
Thank you,
saying,
Stefano, for
get the VC.
feeding my habit. Bless you.
Small Gee saying, or Small GI saying, "Ouch! No way, Batman can stop the itch." Oh, I don't think so. I think so. There's no question about it. Omar saying for around 20.
Tim's little chat is having a rebellion, by the way. They're very upset.
Sorry, say that again.
I said Tim's little community thing is having a little
Yeah.
rebellion against the. They got a lot to say for guys who watch a stream. They think that we work for them or something, and they're going to dictate.
Yeah,
what we do.
yeah, exactly.
If you're not happy, don't watch. I don't
Don't
give a
Wait,
watch.
what's
there
going
you
on?
go.
I don't understand. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah,
That
they're saying
that
we're two faces
two-faced
because
and-
we didn't listen. First of all, Tim needs to stand up for himself before anyone
That's
can stand
right.
up for him. I'll make a public service announcement so you're all very fucking clear on this. He could stand up for himself first and foremost before anyone else does. Secondly, when two grown men have an argument with each other or a problem, you don't need to choose teams like you're in the schoolyard in 3rd grade. Let them work it out. It's not our business or our problem to intervene. And for everyone else who wants to make little comments in the chat, Two-Face, is that you don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. So relax yourself. I know you think you're important, but you're in a fucking WhatsApp chat. Take it easy. If you don't like it, don't watch. I really don't care.
We're here. Listen, guys. We're here to keep the peace and talk.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
I'm not here to.
No, I'm just tired of hearing
drama anymore. Like I'm tired of the drama, man.
I'm with this guy no matter what. Good, then go be with that guy. Stop complaining. I'm gonna troll everybody. This is Master Nothing Asian. He's gonna talk shit and troll us because he's with Tim no matter what.
You control my art.
Do whatever you want. Nobody cares. Keep your comments to yourself. Go start your own fucking channel and live your life. Be your own man. Who's a Two-Face? No one ever said we were taking someone else's side over the other. So how's it a Two-Face? My decision is to let them fight it out amongst themselves. It's not my business.
Right.
Nothing's changed. My position has been the same position since the start. If you don't like it, that's your problem. But don't call me a Two-Face when you don't even know what the fuck is going on. Anyway, let's get back to watches.
Let's get back to the watch. We got Juan O saying, "Laugh my ass off. How much to make Todd an exclusive guest 3 times a week?" Ooh, oh no! I just got word. He doesn't think the unboxing won't be tonight, guys. Unfortunately, it's got to be probably tomorrow or the day after. Sorry to say. We got Juan. How much to make Todd a guest? I don't know. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? No idea, man. No idea. We got Bear Clean Watch saying, "Bravo, JJ."
Or Marco, you throw out that first number, it's high. Just throw out a number high.
Yeah, I don't think we're there yet, man.
What number?
Not in the budget. It's not in the budget.
What number?
Just the first number. Like I'm just saying, like for negotiations, just throw out a high number. If he's how much to make? Oh, okay, throw out something a little ridiculous, and then maybe he'll counter. And
well, first of all, I'm not like in direct contact with Todd. You know, these things happen spontaneously. You know what I mean? Like,
get him on the bat phone. Get him on the bat phone.
Right, I'm gonna call him right up.
Waiting.
Right now. We got Van Lux with a $7 saying, "Relax." No, listen, it needs to be said. You know what I mean? There's some things that need.
Why don't they turn their camera on and go on Archie's stream and argue with them if they're so brave? Go do that. Go do that instead of complaining about us in the fucking WhatsApp.
Let's let cooler heads prevail. Let's let cooler heads. Van Lux, thank you very much for the $7. Really appreciate it. We got Omar with a $5 saying, "Dis couldn't get into Archie stream, so he built a settlement in Marco Street." Yeah, but that settlement could be taken apart very easily. You see what I mean? Like there's no loyalty in here. Come on, guys. Only loyalty I have is to my man JJ and my legal rep, the captain. That's it. And 7, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Omar, thank you very much for the $5. Listen, guys,
we're all hanging on by a thread, man.
Watches. You know, we got when did this become the Real Housewives of the wristwatch community? Like, this is getting annoying. Like, just stick to the watches, guys. If you don't want to do watches, don't watch the show. It's really as simple as that. It's what it is. More than just a reference number. JJ has those Rolex Rolex.
It's just annoying. Like, what are we, the police? We're here to talk watches. I'm not here to mitigate other people's problems. And I don't want to hear them calling me names for something I never have done. I haven't been a Two-Face. I've been the same since the beginning. I said, let Tim handle his problem with Archie. It's none of my business. First of all, who are we loyal to? I came on Archie's show. I didn't come on Tim's show. Let's get the record straight. I became friends with him through Archie's show. I didn't become friends with Archie through Tim's show. I supported Tim, and so did Marco, every night for hours to build his channel. That's what we actually did for him. All right? So don't say we're not good friends to Tim. We helped him the whole way through. But if he has a problem with Archie, they have to settle that. It's not our job to take sides like little bitches and say, I'm not going on your stream. I'm going on your stream. That's not my problem. That's their problem.
Right. And it's not a picking sides affair, right. You know what I mean? Like, when did it become we have to pick sides? Like, what is this? There's there's lines drawn in the sand. Like, I don't get this, guys. You know what I like? Just stick to the watches. That's what it is. Omar saying, I can't even get in this community, you elite. Omar, if you want to jump on the show, no worries. I'll kick this out anytime, man. I'll kick this out anytime. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll drop the link.
This is going to bed anyway. Look at him. He's getting the putting
We
the
got
lights
Red
out,
for the
putting the
$50
music
thing.
on.
What is the best price for a Rolex Daytona 116508 yellow gold with the green dial? Let me pull that up.
Sure. That's a very good question.
So that's a good question, right? Listen, I can't tell you off my head. Do you have any idea, Stefano?
Brother, they're all over. They're like roller coaster, but they're high up there.
Right.
He's talking about
They're
the
like
John
all
Mayer.
over the place,
There
right?
it
That's
is.
the problem.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. So here's the thing, Rez. What I'd like to do is get back to
Look
you
at
on this
that.
question.
100 grand. 100 grand.
Yeah, I think 100,000
98.
Canadian. Let's switch this to US. Hold on. Let me get it to US because we got the US punters in here.
Yeah, I can't convert that, man. That's too hard.
I thought they were going for 80s, but
yeah, 80
US.
80 US.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
75
65,
US.
75.
Yeah, about 70,
Okay, so
like 75 to 80 US. I
Yeah.
think is probably a fair price. But listen, what I can do is Rez, I have your email. I can email Nico. He could tell me a market price. You know what I mean? What he can get it for you, and that'll essentially tell you what the market price is. You know what I mean?
So a year from now, I could see that one being a little softer.
Why?
I think that how much it shot up, right? It's like after the John Mayer Houdinki stuff.
Okay, so here's the thing,
right?
right? Here's where I disagree with you because it's a color dial Daytona, right?
Yeah.
Which is rare for modern, right? And it's rare, period, right? But especially rare for modern. And they're really the first color dial Daytonas that I really know of, apart from the Maserati, which was the two-tone, right?
Yeah, blue.
Yeah, and they had the platinum.
Right, but the platinum is the platinum is different, right? But that's what I'm saying. It's the first kind of the modern that are colored. So the first of anything, especially in yellow and white gold, I think long term is going to be the most collectible, if that makes sense. Because they might have future editions with colored Daytona dials, but those are the originals, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's hard to say though. Like, listen, I'm with you. There's a because if there was ever a bubble, I mean, it would probably be the Daytonas. If there was ever, and I mean, you saw Panda prices softening, although they're starting to catch back up again.
Yeah.
But
it seems like there's a lot of stuff that's softening.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, it's normal. It's the summer. The summer is always slower. The dealer groups are dead, right? I mean, it'll pick back up before the end of the year. This is natural for the watch world. By the way, guys, we got 157 people watching. Please be sure to upvote, guys. Please be sure to like the stream. Extremely important. But Rez, let me know down in the comments. I will try to reach out to Nico tomorrow and get you what a rough price estimation would be. Hopefully that will inform you better. Obviously not to buy, just to let you know what his price would be. That'll probably give you a good idea. So Rez, thank you very much. $50 super chat. That's extremely kind, extremely generous. Greatly appreciated. We got Omar with the $2 saying, "Dis, don't take it serious. I got love for you, bro." There you go, man. Dis has fans of his own, man. Dis has fans. Maybe stop the karaoke on the live streams. That'll help, though.
I want to hear some of his karaoke.
Oh, we don't want to hear that.
Maybe not now, but
right. We definitely don't want to. JBI reacts with the $5 saying, "Back to watches, Marco. Next Speedy is the 1957 re-edition." Ooh, that's a good one. That's the trilogy, right? Let me see.
The broad arrow.
Yes, the broad arrow Speedy. The steel bezel.
I had a broad arrow Speedy. The cream dial.
Yeah, but those ones aren't. Those are soft. You don't want those.
Oh, very soft, and they're very cheap.
Yeah, it's
but
this one right here.
That was the flagship, though. Back in, I forgot the year of the watch when they first.
Yeah, listen, honestly speaking, I don't dislike this. You know what I mean? What's the case size on this? I think it's like 39, something like that. Maybe even 38. I can't remember. Or 40. It might be a 40 because it looks like a First Gun space case. But I like the broad arrow. I like the steel bezel. I like a lot about this, man. I like a lot about this, no question. Manual wine also. Is it manual wine? I think so, right? Burb, you know it all?
Yeah, I haven't read the specs on this one in a while.
Mine was automatic, so I don't know.
I will look this up. Give me a second. Let me Google it.
It's a 1960 issue.
I like
I
the
would
size
think it
of
would
it.
be manual, but
Man, I really hate a blocked watch. Yeah, 38.6 millimeter. Okay, that's good. What's the thickness? I need to know the thickness.
Small GI, yes, manual. Okay.
19 millimeter, it's manual. Okay, yeah. I mean, listen, I like this a lot. I think you get the vintage aesthetic with the modern build quality. Hey, man, I don't see anything wrong with getting this. No question about it. Yeah, Watch World saying about 80,000 for the what's it called, for the
John Mayer.
The John Mayer Daytona. I think that's about right. About 75 to 80 is probably in that price range. Perth Luxury with a $5 saying, should we make it that the only political talk permitted is JJ versus Tim on the topic of the Kerry Packer tax video? You will make me laugh, JJ. Let's not get into politics, guys. Let's not get into politics, please. No politics. By the way, guys, we got 150 people watching. Please be sure. Oh, yes, Paul Solicius. He has one. Manual. I got one. What's the, Paul, do you know the thickness offhand? I think it's good. I think it's a good thickness. But yeah, Perth, thank you for the super chat. No, please, no politics. We got GS Superman with $100 super chat saying, this is why Bribing Hard is the man. Viking Dalai Lama of the watch live streams. No sides.
I like both of them.
Sides
like
either.
I'm friends with Tim. I like Arch. I don't like if if Arch is saying, hey, don't go and like talk to that person. It's like, okay, like JJ saying, that's a little bit more middle schoolish, but they have their differences. They'll sort them out. I still have hope.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, listen, it's not about picking one side or the other or anything like that. It's just, it is what it is. And I'm fed up with the drama. That's like, it's just, just make sure to like the stream, guys. Please be sure to upvote GS Superman. Thank you very much for the $100. And listen, it's unfortunate that it's coming to this. It's kind of.
GS Superman's a good dude, though.
Yes.
Thank you very much, GS Superman. GS Superman, I want to review your collection. Like, can I review? I want to do like something like of value to you because you're so generous to us. I feel like we never are able to provide you the value you deserve. Like, please let us know what we can help you. Like, maybe email me like a part of your collection or anything you want us to do. Let us know, please. So this way we can give you some value for money. But thank you very much for the super chat. Duco Ted says, I hate when it gets soft. Just take more Blue Chew. There you go. DC and LB is reminding everybody to upvote. Thank you very much. We got Rez with the $5. Thanks, Marco. Yeah, of course, Rez. Listen, I'm happy to help. We'll definitely reach out to Nico tomorrow on your behalf and let you know an exact price. Thank you very much for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Sunsetter says, let's talk watches and how we can get them at retail. That's right, guys. A No Date sub on vacation in Hawaii. That's where it's at, guys. That is where it's at. Oh, boy. Yes, Paul Slater said manual. Please, God, no politics. 100%. Oh, yes. The fellow's asking, which Breguet do you like? So let me pull this up. Man, here's the thing, right? I've been looking at manual wine, 2-register chronos, and they're really hard to find, especially like in good condition, nice size, from a good brand, with a good movement. And the one that I like is the 3237, I believe is the reference. Yeah, the 3237. This one is in yellow gold. You get a guilloche enamel dial. Sorry, just a rose-late guilloche, not an enamel dial. Rose-late guilloche dial with the Breguet hands, 2-register chrono. You get the Lamagna 2310 base movement, which was used in the 5070 Patek, the Corne de Vache it's used currently. It was used in the Roger Dubuis Homage chronographs. Great movement. Manual wine, 2-register, 36 mil, but don't forget that the lugs are pretty long, right, on this Breguet, so it'll wear much bigger than its intended size or its listed size. And, man, I think it's just, look at this. This is gorgeous. What is there not to love? For 18,000? I don't think you can get a much better deal than that. I don't think there is a better deal on the watch market right now. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I think the panel is for words. Is there a better deal?
I would say the price.
That face.
The 36, Marco. That's why the price is lower, right? It's always that way. anytime you have 36 millimeter watches, the prices are disproportionately lower, so you can get great value. So if you're comfortable and have a small, I don't know what, up to maybe a 7, how large of a wrist would you go for a 36 Breguet dress piece?
So the lug
7-inch.
will be pretty long.
I
right?
would say 7 also.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
7 is probably ideal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the lugs are long, right? The lugs are
Mhm.
really long. It wears bigger than its intended size, no question.
But
7
it's a
inches,
beautiful
I think
piece.
it'll be perfect. Up to 7 inches. Up to 7 inches. Paul says the Speedy is 14 mil thick. That's the problem, right? These Speedies are just a little too thick, man. 14 mils is. How much is yours, Cap? Do you know? Probably about the same.
I don't think it's 14, but it's a little chunky. I could tell you in a second. I thought it was 12.8.
The chunky monkey. We got Dylan Wellen with a $5 saying opinions on the Rolex Sea-Dweller 126603. Let me pull this up for you.
Didn't Oshin do a nice video on that one?
It's the two-tone Sea-Dweller.
Right. You ever see his video on that?
If I say no, will he hate me?
I saw that.
I don't think he gives a shit, to be honest. He loves the. I know he likes the yellow writing on Sea-Dweller. Let me tell you, when he put this next to the sub, this is a lot nicer. I mean, it's a little bit big, but the design, I don't know. I like the gold Sea-Dweller. There's a lot of nice little details. His video is excellent, by the way. I recommend it if you haven't.
All right, so make sure to check that out. But one thing I will say is you gotta have a big wrist to support this. So Dylan, I mean, hey, if you can do it, no question about it, get it. But if you got to be able to pull this off, you know what I mean?
I've tried this on 7-inch wrist will do you.
Guys, please be sure to upvote. We got 146 people watching. I want to get to 100 upvotes. It's very important for the YouTube metrics. The YouTube metrics, guys. Please, please, please upvote, guys. Thank you very much, Dylan, for the $5 super chat. I mean, listen, this is a good JJ. Talk with me, right? Because you've been playing the AD games, right? You've been playing the AD games, so you know this better than anybody.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah.
You know this better than anybody, right? So the idea is this a great watch to start out an AD relationship?
At this point, no. Any Rolex is a favor. Any Rolex is a favor. That's it. The rules of engagement have changed. Walking in and asking for this does absolutely nothing for you. Buying a Breitling, maybe that'll get you one. Everything's changed now. It's different than
Bribing endurance.
That'll probably maybe get you in the door for that. Look, it's a good starter piece. If they are going to sell you a piece, definitely try to get a two-tone, second tier model. But which I would say that's second tier. First tier, I always say Daytona, GMT, and sub. Oh, Marco says that too. I'm not the only one. We've kind of agreed upon that together. But like Yachtmaster or the Sea-Dweller or something like that, and the two-tone especially is probably the best way to get your foot in the door. But at this point, I've literally been told, and not in a nasty way, I've been told by, I'm pretty friendly with my AD, all Rolexes are a favor for you buying other stuff, basically, at this point.
Right.
If you're not buying jewelry or something else,
This is the 5237. So this one is 38 mils, so slightly bigger, but much more expensive and more difficult to find. So bear that in mind.
What's the price difference, Marco? Is that about
I don't know. There's none listed on Chrono 24. They're actually really difficult to get. These are,
right.
Most people really like this. So yeah.
With that, going back to that, the John Mayer gold Daytona, right, with the green dial. I mean, as Stefano said, a lot of those listings are fake. So all these dealers claim they have them. They all put the same price up. I mean, if they were that available, then you'd have like market forces. And if there was a little bit of a dip, someone might lower their price because they want to make the sale. Well, really, it's all about availability too.
Right. David H saying, I have that Sea-Dweller. It's great and wears balance. Very masculine watch. Yeah, David has also a bigger wrist. So for him, it's, it's definitely ideal. That's the point. But yeah, it looks great. He sent me pictures of it. No question. It looks amazing on his wrist. Absolutely. Kurt says, for Fike's sakes, I just upvoted and I ain't even listening. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. JC reminding everybody, let's get the 100 upvotes. Yes, please. Sunsetter upvoted. Thank you very much. Duco Ted saying, JJ is correct. All Rolex is a favor.
Telling you, that's what they said.
Yeah.
Now there wasn't like that last year. Even
No,
last
no.
year it was like,
But JJ's right. If you want to get maybe lucky, two-tone's the way to go.
yeah, a two-tone off-brand model. Don't like try to
Off-brand,
get
yeah.
don't try to get like a root beer. It's not going to happen.
No, that's not happening.
Right.
Two-tone Yachtmaster. That's probably Yachtmaster 2.
Right.
They're
Basically,
slow sellers.
try to get something that's selling pretty close to retail.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's the best way I could tell you.
Right. Dylan's saying I got a sweet deal, 17,000 Canadian for the two-tone.
Yeah,
One.
you can find deals on the secondary for those. I think you mean the two-tones.
The two-tone Sea-Dweller?
Oh, yeah. Great price. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good price. Two-tone Rolex, 17
Yeah,
Canadian.
but when
Oh,
was
yeah.
it? Was it last year? Was it this year? You know, it's time. You know, things are changing quickly right now. It's tough.
Jesus, look at this. We got GS Superman with another $100 super chat. This is out of bounds. GS Superman. Forget my watch collection. When's the next JJ State of the Collection review? It's been a while. Last one was in April, and half of that box is gone.
I'm glad to see I'm bringing in the big bucks for Marco here. You know, I gotta prove my value to him as a member of the stream. My answer is when my collection becomes a little more.
You got a lot of.
I got a lot of moving parts. What is it? Static? Is static the right word? Is my collection static?
Yeah,
is
it's
that-
very.
Good word.
It's in a transition phase. It's called it like that.
Once everything settles down and the dust clears, I would say end of the year I'm going to do another one. I got to wait at least 6 months because I got so many moving parts at the moment and so much going on.
We're changing up the collection. I'm helping JJ out a little bit. I'm giving him the advice.
He hasn't helped me yet, but he's gonna help me. Let's clarify. He hasn't helped me yet, but he says he's going to help me. We'll see. We'll see if he's full of shit.
I'm helping you. I'm working behind the scenes, JJ. Right. I'm trying to get you the stuff. You know what I'm saying? These aren't. The problem is the summer is very slow. Listen, Stefano can attest to this, right? Stefano, how dead are the dealer chats right now? Dude, Nico's like, listen, I'd love to get these watches in, you know what I mean, in a heartbeat for you. And that's normally how it is. But right now, it's everybody's fucking gone. Nobody's answering.
Everybody's on vacation. Europe, Asia, all the dealers are like
moving. That's why it's like pissing me off also, you know? It's like, fuck me dead. It's like the worst period.
Poway brings up a good point that he says my transition should be negotiable with the community. I got to see if anyone else in the peanut gallery approves of my trades. And am I allowed to trade my own watches, or am I going to get yelled at for that too?
Yeah.
All right, you got a lot of super chats here, Marco.
Yeah, but JS Superman, thank you very much for the $100. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I'm going to open my email. I'll put it in the chat. Obviously, it's watchcardinal99@gmail.com. If there's anything you want me to pull up, you're on the super chat. I'm happy to pull it up in the chat.
I'm going to pull a Marco right here. GS Superman, if you want, message me on Instagram. I'll give you some private pictures of the collection. I'll let you know what I have.
There you go. There you go, GS Superman. You're making me sweat over here, Jay.
If you don't have Instagram, you can also email me. Gentlemen,
the competition is stiff. The competition is stiff.
Some private pics.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to pull this up very quickly from Newbie Watch Guy before we get to the super chat. It says, real question. If people treat ADs well to get watches, can you just flat out bribe one? It must happen.
No. You'll never get a watch.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it for them.
You'll never get a watch from them.
It's like saying if I had a job making $1 million a year and you come and give me 100, it's not worth it. I'm not losing my whole thing for that. They won't do it. They're way too paranoid. They won't do it. I mean,
if they get caught, it's bad. You know what I mean?
Maybe some will, but very, very few. None I've ever met, and I've tried. Believe me.
We got Mark P with the 20 pounds saying can't sleep due to the drama. Can we talk watch? That's what we're doing. We're talking watches, saying genuinely close to pulling the trigger on a sports slightly dressed, but not Rolex, sliding scale of price. Ditch the Longa. The Longa is out of the question. It's not
That's
even
1815, right? That's a nice one.
Longa 50, or sorry, Longa. I was about to pull it. Patek 5212. Let me pull it up for the punters. Let me pull it up.
It's the weekly. Get the weekly.
The weekly calendar. It is indeed the weekly.
But it's
calendar.
not very sporty. I got to say, that's not really a sporty watch. It's more of a quirky.
It's a sporty or a dress watch. Sporty steel.
I love that watch.
And
it's more of a
dress
jeans
casual.
Jeans and it's casual, business casual.
Right. No, but I'm just saying it's not really sporty. It's more like charming and kind of casual. Yeah.
Yeah, like sports dress. Sports dress.
Well, sporty would be like a chronograph or something like that. But I think it's an awesome watch. I think this is the one to get to make the question short. But go ahead, continue.
And then the other one is the 5960. Sorry, just let me get this reference. /01G.
That's the one with the blue dial, the white gold, I believe.
Oh, I wouldn't get this. No. Sorry. Listen, I like the 5960, but
gotta get the P if you're gonna get this.
Yeah, I think the platinum or the steel are the two to get. I wouldn't get the G personally.
Too much going on there. Get the weekly.
I think the weekly, man, for all the reasons that Nico has mentioned in the past. I mean, this is the first ever weekly calendar complication in a steel case from Patek Philippe. This is totally unlike anything Patek would ever do. Look at the font of the writing. I mean, this is it's a Patek for those. Like it's a non-Patek, right? If that makes sense. And to me, this is just a great combination. It's beautiful. It's got to be the 5212 mark. With your collection, I think it would just balance itself out really nicely. I've seen your collection on Instagram. I think the 5212, no question about it, is the one to get. I would throw out the Longa and the 5960. Listen, it's a nice watch, but I mean, how many times are you really going to wear that compared to this? This is way more versatile, in my opinion. Just way more versatile.
Yeah, that's a great watch. And then that watch is probably going to be the one to shoot up in value, to be honest. Right?
I think it's a right. Yeah.
5960 is a great watch, but no question. If I had a horse to back, I would go with 5212.
Here's a question, Marco. How about what if I flicked the 6006G and upgraded to the 5212?
I think you'd be making the right move.
I mean, it's obviously cash on top of.
Yeah, you could sell the B. Actually, that's a good idea.
I want to keep
6006, the B and the Tudor for the 5212. Maybe keep the Tudor. It's a good beater.
Yeah, I would need a Tudor or replace the Tudor with a GMT Tudor.
No, keep the Tudor. The Black Bay. Keep the Black Bay. Addis with the $5 saying, "What's up, boys? Seen maybe 15 minutes of all streams this week. Busy and shorts on stats at all locations. Sold one watch, working towards another piece." Nice. Addis, I know you were in the process of changing things up. You had that. I can pull up his collection. Give me a second. Let's give him some value for money here. One second. That's the wife's collection. Where is it? Hold on. Give me 1 second, Addis. I'm sorry. I don't know why I can't find this offhand.
I had to switch the strap on my Speedy. Tell him what you think. Does it fit?
The Speed looks good on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find it, Addis, but I'm pretty sure there was What was it? It was a Royal Oak, a Longa. He had a Blancpain 50 fathoms, no rad, a Day 36 all gold, and he had a GMT root beer, if I'm not mistaken, right? I believe that was his collection, but I think it's getting reworked. So hey, man, it's great to see that. But listen, no worries if you can't watch the streams. Always appreciate your presence, and thank you very much for the super chat. Obviously, work and family always come first, man. Work and family always come first. We got Simon Says wristwatch with 100 Hong Kong dollars thing. Marco and Gents, your opinion on Rolex Datejust 36 126 234. Let's pull that up. Rolex 126 234. Here we go. He wants the fluted motif dial. Fluted dial.
Just looks like a Jubilee dial or whatever.
Right. I believe it's this right here. With the oyster bracelet, motif dial, fluted bezel, too blingy, too flashy. Should it be my next move? Merci. Let's pull it up. Here we go. What do we think, gents? What do we think?
So I would want to see. So normally a Datejust, I prefer the Jubilee bracelet,
100%,
and the fluted and the fluted dial. Normally,
of course,
right? With this one, because it has that like fluted motif, I actually think it contrasts nicely with the oyster dial. And so I would kind of want to see them in the metal to see like, okay, does that fluted dial start looking better on a smooth bezel, right?
Yes.
Or is it too much on Jubilee, right? So I don't know.
No, you hit the nail on the head, kid, because if you put a smooth bezel in this, it pops more, I think.
Yeah. I think on Oyster with the Jubilee dial, no question. I think this is a great watch. The problem is Hong Kong ADs are fucking, they're useless. Like, they got those pay-for-play schemes, right?
Yep.
So, man, it's, listen, if you can get it from an AD, no question. Would you pay the secondary market premiums for it? Probably not, if you had to pay. But is it too blingy or too flashy? It's a good question.
It's flashy. I mean, that one's very noticeable.
Right. It'll definitely be flashier, no question. Should it be my next move? I mean, you have the Laureato, right? Would it be like two? You know what I mean? Like you get two watches with kind of motif type of dials. You know what I mean? Like one has a cloisonné type of pattern, or not a cloisonné, but it's all like a hobnail, whatever. The clou de Paris. That's what it's called in French. Clou de Paris. And then the other one is a kind of a Jubilee looking dial. Maybe it'll be too like conflicting, right?
Yeah. Can you imagine adding the Moser motif dial?
Oh wow!
I'd go blind with that.
If that had a smooth bezel,
it might be a bit
more
too
muted.
conflicting. That's my only issue with it. Simon, can you let me know what your collection is roughly in the chat? I'll pull it up. You don't have to super chat or anything like that. I'm happy to just pull it up. But let me know. This way I can actually like give you some value for money, and maybe we can find some recommendations for you that would be more apt. So
I think a smooth bezel would make that watch look better.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Simon. Much appreciated. We got Perth Luxury with a $5 saying, sorry, guys. Last comment was meant to be a compliment to JJ. Sorry for the confusion.
Fine.
Thanks for helping with my stream and coming on when you have. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Happy to help anytime I can. Happy to help. And listen, Perth, appreciate the super chat, man. You're a great guy. Thanks for the continued support. SBSing for the 5235. No, for Mark, I would get the 5212. Give the 5212, no question. Watch World says, want to buy a 1991 Rolex GMT Pepsi 16700 all original, no box / papers for $95.50 from a dealer. I offered a 1962 Breitling Navitimer 806 in the trade. Might need to add cash to the deal. Thoughts?
Does this dealer know his vintage?
Yeah.
Is the dial, bezel, hands, movement all factory original? That's what I would be looking for on that one.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah. Listen, it's got to be all original, especially if you're going to get no box or papers, right? Because I would be a little worried. You know what? Like, I would definitely be a little worried.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think it's great. No question about it.
If the guy's legit,
yeah,
you know, you can.
Listen, I wanted a 16700 until I was offered the Bruce Wayne, right? Swiss only dial. Okay. If you can get a birth, like I wanted a birth year, 1999. But yeah, listen, I like the 16700, no question. So if you can get it for the right price, for the right deal, in the right condition, with all original kind of parts, go for it, man. I think that's a great. You're definitely moving up the horological scale.
But make sure you authenticate the watch before you plop your money down.
By the way, you want to show your Speedmaster strap? Go ahead, man.
It'd be nice if they had like a service.
I just want to catch up on the super chats.
There it is. Just a sec.
Yeah, like everybody said, man, a Speedy can go with everything.
That's it. Yeah, that's a great combination, though. That's a really good combo.
And that's like rough cowhide, so you know it gives it that, you know.
Yeah.
What strap is it?
It's from what is it? Strapsco.
Oh yeah.
Strapco.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks, guy.
Very interesting, man. Very cool.
I gotta take off.
Yeah, you got to take off, Bribing.
Yep. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing.
Yeah, we're almost at 100. Red.
Later, Burbs.
Later, Burbs. Good, brother.
We're almost at 100 upvotes. Be sure to like the stream, guys. Very, very.
Burbs, what are you wearing today? I didn't see what you. Oh,
he's gone. He's gone. He's already gone. There it is.
But yeah, that other gentleman with the Hong Kong dollar or.
Reverend Plastics saying Dogecoin and Rolex for life-changing wealth.
I do the Dogecoin.
How about that move in Cardano, man? I could trade up. That 5212 is in my sights, baby.
How much is Cardinal
Look
at
at
right now?
this.
It went up to
Watch
like
Rolex
JJ. It went up to
will
like
match my
235,
1991
I think.
all
Something
original
like that.
sub.
Yeah, it made a nice move. Made a nice move.
Oh, he's wearing his Rolex Explorer 2. There you go.
All right.
Oh,
I think
nice.
I have-
Is it polar or is it black dial?
Polar.
Polar. Good one, Burbs. Good one. Thank you.
Oh, 248. 248, Duco Ted. I was wrong.
What do you think about this? Watch World says it would match my 1991 all original sub. Then 100%. 1991 sub, 1991
Wow,
GMT.
that's perfect.
If it's
I love that
original, yes.
GMT, man. That's beautiful.
Is this the young man that was asking about the price, 9,500?
Yeah, the 9550.
Yeah.
He can go to an authorized dealer who always has an authorized watch master and have it authenticated before he plops down his money.
Wizard, I don't know if you saw this, but Bribing Hart said he's wearing the Rolex Explorer Polar.
Yeah.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
he did already?
Thanks,
Sorry,
JJ.
Just came back. It was
No, you're right. Thanks. But yeah, he should do that, man. I mean, listen, you work hard for $9,500. It's not 950. Take it and worth paying $200 to authenticate the watch.
Yeah, no question. 100%. But with Breitling, Navitimer, 806 is trade plus how much cash? Well, how much does the 806 go for? Not that much. They're gonna fleece you on that.
That's where they're gonna. He's better off selling that private.
Man, that's not easy stock to move, especially vintage. I don't care if it's all original. You know,
Yeah.
nobody's buying that. Most dealers don't even want this. Here, 7,400 Canadian. Well,
And
So that's
a
about
dealer.
$6,000 US.
yeah, you'll get maybe 5,000-6,000 US if you're lucky.
You got to
If-
find,
oh, very
find a
lucky.
buyer. Yeah, where are you going to
Yeah.
find it? I mean, I guess
Yeah,
Chrono
you're probably gonna get 45, like 4,500. Yeah, probably
He'll be,
even less.
he'll be really lucky if he gets it for 5, but not at the price they're giving him the other one.
Yeah,
So,
no, I don't think so.
4,
Man.
4.5, unless you can sell it private for 5.5, 6, then that'll be better. So I would say the dealer would probably ask you your watch and maybe another 4,500 cash.
Guys, I just put in the chat by accident. Look at this. 12 more super chats. Go. I said 12 more likes. 12 more likes, guys. 12 more likes. My bad, guys. My bad. We got 11 more.
89, 11 more to go, bud.
He says with the AOPA. Listen, let me tell you, Watch World.
Yeah, the AOPA logo.
Listen, a dealer's going to look at you and say, that's cute. I don't give a flying fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being honest with you, right? Like, that's cute. Like, it's interesting. You know what I mean? But most people don't. The thing is, right, is like, this is a lot like custom jewelry, right? Or it's like people, you have to find that right collector who's looking for that AOPA Breitling, right? That could sit for like years, right? In their inventory. It's dead money, right? So you're gonna get, I'm telling you, you're gonna get hammered on the 806. I'm just telling you how it is, in my opinion. So
It's not like saying you have a Rolex or a Patek with a Tiffany dial. That's totally different, you know?
Yep. Stay away from those Brian Ferry dials.
he said
Yeah,
offer on
right.
Hodinkee for 11.5 and 10.8 last year.
Well, you know what? Reach out to Hodinkee. Tell him you want to sell it. You have box papers on your watch, and he does a lot of vintage. He'll ask you to ship the watch free of charge, and they'll even send it back free of charge if you don't agree with the price.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Listen, why not? Ooh, look at this Toyota Mo with the $10 saying, Marco, I apologize for not being able to make the stream. I will still honor our signed agreement. Hopefully on the next stream. No worries, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got Toyota Mo has a grand reveal. It's a special one, man. It's worth the wait, guys. It's worth the wait.
Toyota, hit me up in the chat. I'll poach. I want to poach you for double the money.
Hey, that would be a breach of the agreement, Toyota. I would not.
Yeah,
Go down that
exactly.
road.
Listen, he'll
No,
be held
down that
liable. I got
road.
my
Sorry,
legal
JJ.
representation.
If it's in writing, man, I just want to protect
Yeah,
you
listen,
as well.
you gotta do your job as his representation. I get it.
I can't, conflicts of interest,
Yeah.
can't do it. I could find you somebody.
All right. Are they a good rival? The guys you lose to usually, if you had to battle them in court.
I don't go to court, man. I'm
well,
Switzerland.
Well,
I'm
pretend,
Switzerland.
Pretend. Listen, I need.
I'll find
I
somebody
don't
I
want
can
to get.
beat.
I don't want
I
to
can
get
find
worse
somebody I can beat.
representation because then there's no point. I might as well just
I think you could do a good job. You could do a good job on your own, man. You probably
at least
knows.
they're pretty well in court, I would imagine.
At least I don't have to pay myself.
That's true.
I don't want to be called two-faced.
Yeah, that other jackass. But anyway, JJ, the captain knows if he doesn't defend the client well, you can sue him for ineffective assistance of counsel, or at least you can attempt to.
Yeah, that's got to be
right, Captain.
I mean,
yeah. It's the hardest lawyer
malpractice.
to find. A legal malpractice attorney. They're but rare.
There would have to be some gross negligence.
Gross. Yes.
Some ethical violations thrown in there, maybe
ethical,
some alcohol,
moral,
all that kind of stuff.
You screwed his wife or something like that. Stuff like that.
It could happen. You got to be a zealous.
Not you though, Captain.
You got to be a zealous advocate. You got to be a zealous advocate. That's those are litigators, man. I don't do that stuff.
Would you? I don't even forget. I was gonna say. I was gonna go down a whole nother road, but I'm gonna skip. It.
Go for it, JJ. Go for it.
This could get me in trouble.
No, it has nothing. It was not even about you. It's something totally different.
Say it then.
Now
I'm curious.
I'll save it for the after stream, guys. If you you don't have any members yet, Marco.
Oh,
I don't have membership.
You gotta invite members to your after streams.
I don't want to undercut. I don't want to undercut you. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get those, man.
All right, there we go. All right, fine. There's peace in the land.
Right, I don't want to undercut you. This way, otherwise it's too many members.
7 more to go, guys. 7 more votes. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, guys. We got 7 more upvotes. By the way, final decision on Mark. Should we get 5960, 5212, or the Longa?
5212, in my opinion.
Cap?
What's the question?
5212, the 5960, or the Longa?
Longa.
The 5212, but we didn't see the long. We didn't look at the Longa.
We don't even want to look at the Longa.
The Cardinal has
the way Marco just blows it off. Like, forget that. We already know which one.
We don't even want to look at it.
But I would change the strap on the 5212. If you want to dress it up a little, you get a black strap, embossed or a true alligator or croc will look more richer. You want to keep it more sport, dress casual, then keep it on a brown.
Here's the Longa, guys. Here's the Longa.
Oh, Marco's pulling up the Longa. No, 50. No, definitely no.
Yeah, not changing my vote.
No, me too.
I mean, I want the 5212. I really like that watch.
It's a great watch, the 5212, man.
No question. It's got to be the 5212.
Is he going for precious or is he going for stainless?
Stainless.
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 That's the only difference, Marco. It's tough because you're paying more, considerably more, and I would be giving up white gold.
Ooh, Peruca.
But you're getting a rare Patek. It's rare to get one in stainless, right?
Right.
Peruca. Oh, I like that little emoji he has.
Toyota Mo's revealing some information. It says, only because I think you're a great person in the community, it's not a Rolex. That's right, guys. It's not a new Rolex.
Oh, is it the one that we know?
What do you mean?
The one that we've seen?
Yes, that's the reveal. Nobody knows about that other than me.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why it needs to be on my channel, Jade.
Man, I was only messing around. All good.
Oh, here we go. We had questions that were surrounding Todd earlier. He said, hi, I just want to say hi and hope everyone is safe and healthy. Enjoying the chat. Todd, if you want to jump on later, I'll send you the link. If you want to clock it for later on, by all means, you're always invited. But appreciate you joining the show and the kind words of support, man. Thank you very much. Hold on. Can you do that again with your stuff? What the hell happened?
Why? Oh, this stuff? What, this one?
Yeah.
That's a long story, man. I don't want to get into it on the I
just noticed that now. What the fuck?
I lost a quarter of a thumb. Yeah, I know. I've been, yes. This has been going on for a while. It's good now. Okay, that's good to hear. I was like, how come you never showed me this before? Well, I don't know. It happened about, I don't know, a year or two ago.
Anyway, we don't have to get into it.
We're good.
Guys saying amazing.
It's all good.
What happened, Cap? You all right?
What I missed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're all good. No worries. Sorry.
One time, one of my friends cut a part of their thumb off for money on a bet.
No.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, right in front of us. It was disgusting.
A big portion or
$5,000, the tip. And the guy paid
That's
him. It was
we were talking about that on.
Did it grow back?
It was flat for as long as I was in high school with him. Yeah.
Wow, 5,000? No way, man.
What were you
Your
saying?
skin can rejuvenate, but I remember we were talking about how much would you cut your thumb off for? I think remember that? And we were getting into was it 100,000? Was it $1 million?
But know the thumb is what separates us from the primates, right?
Tim got down to 6,000 or something. Right? I remember that. I forgot what it was for because it was that movie where you had to cut when they cut he had to cut his own thumb off or whatever, or finger. It wasn't the thumb; it was the pinky. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, well that's the old Yakuza.
Because the pinky's not that useful.
Yeah.
Right. Just very quickly, we got John saying, I have an 8-inch wrist and saw a titanium Zenith El Primero Defy 21 the other day and loved it. However, I only have an Oris in my collection, and the Zenith is a pricey one. Should I try getting a Rolex OP first? Yes.
What?
Yep.
To me, yes.
Let's dissect this a little. I mean,
you ain't getting no OP, man. Sorry.
Right. You're not going to get that from the AD without any prior. I mean, if you only have an Oris, I'm imagining you don't have sales history, right?
Definitely.
To buy it on the second hand, you're going to spend a lot more than you're going to find it quite a bit more pricey. How much is the Defy 21, Marco?
I'm not sure. Let's look it up.
It's not cheap.
7, maybe 8. Just trying to think. I mean, would the OP be?
These aren't cheap, to be fair. These
No,
really
they're
aren't
not.
cheap.
Oh.
They're 8,000 US.
Yeah, about 8,000.
Yeah.
8,000.
It's not a matter of price here, guys. He ain't getting no OP.
Well,
There's guys who have like 50,
hand,
60
This was
grand.
the watch.
Second hand. Oh, okay.
Right. He said 13.5 MSRP. Yeah, but you could get it much cheaper than that, John.
Right.
You got to look on Chrono 24. You could pick one up for much cheaper. Unless he's talking about the OP.
They're so different too, right? And he says he
would've-
loved it.
I gotta be honest. I would never pay 13.5 for an OP. You gotta be out of your mind.
Never.
Yeah.
I would go buy yourself a Milgauss or a black GMT.
Hell yeah.
Get a Z Blue Milgauss. Get a
Right.
Z Blue Milgauss.
I mean, there's so many better.
With the
better
8-inch
watches
wrist,
than-
get a Z Blue Milgauss.
Uh,
Or even how much? 13,000.
13.5. You could even get a sub. Get a no date sub.
What about Explorer 2? Is that Explorer 2 money?
Yeah, you could definitely.
Yeah, get an Explorer 2. 8-inch wrist. Get an Explorer 2.
Or actually, what I would get if I were you is I'd get a Sea-Dweller.
Definitely.
No, I'd get an
43
Explorer.
millimeter.
8-inch wrist. That's a pretty big wrist.
That's a lot
big wrist.
different.
Explorer 2 would be
mine.
good too.
If you're going from a
42 mil Explorer
titanium,
2.
But if he wants those, just trying to think. That's quite a big difference from an OP to a Zenith Defy. I mean, they're totally
yeah,
They're two
different
different
style.
they're not even in the same universe. I mean, but he loved it. That's the thing that gets me.
Yeah, he's saying, aren't they about 6,000 from the AD? Yeah, but you're never going to get one from the AD.
Never.
Right. They're going for so much over retail. They're never going to sell you one.
JJ, it's not even. You're better off trying to get something else than getting an OP today.
I went the day they came out to my AD. I said, can you get me this? He goes, what color? I said, Tiffany. He goes, I got one, the blue. He goes, I got one person who just asked me about it ahead of you. No, I should be able to get it. About a month later, he's like, listen, it's not happening.
Not
He
happening.
told me. What did he get? I wound up getting the Sermon after that.
And you got serious like purchase history with him.
Right. I got the Sermon instead of that.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is.
Right here, baby.
Oh,
the
listen,
original.
at the end of the day,
watch Cardinal.
Look at that.
The watch Cardinal.
The OP is the biggest entry level with a huge markup. It's not worth it.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Tiffany's are almost 20 grand already.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it at all.
Yeah, if you could get it from an AD, grab it 100%. But I highly doubt it. If they tell you, yeah, they're probably just bullshit.
No, they're just stroking you.
We got more than just a reference number saying for 7750 UK is the Rolex Explorer 2 a good buy. Nico has one with a black dial and the Oyster bracelet. So 7750 is 10550 US. That's a good buy.
Rolex Explorer 2? Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good buy.
In
Now, the thing
Canada, it's
is, right?
11,800 with the tax.
Right.
For you, it's over 12,000 because you paid 2% more.
I love the black dial.
And
I
don't
do
forget the Explorer 2, if we're talking the previous model, the 216570 is
but I
reference?
prefer the new one.
Yeah, but the 216570 has the 3187 caliber, so that's the only watch with the 3187. So for that reason, it'll probably be collectible. I mean, I think I would get, and it's got the floating hands. The black dial has the floating hands.
Yeah.
So I think for those reasons, man, you get the floating hands, the 3187 caliber. I think it's the one to get, to be honest with you. Over the Polar is nice too because you get the enamel indices, right? Those are really nice. They're glossier, they pop more, and they're gonna hold the loom in place like much better over time than the newer kind of indices. I like them more personally. So yeah, that's what I would be going, honestly. Look at this. Todd says, I'd cut my thumb off for a mint Patek 2499 first series in stainless with box.
Yeah.
And all original. Look, this is the platinum version. This is Eric Clapton, but this is the 2499.
Oh my God.
This is just good. This is another level. This is just sophistication at its finest. You know which one I liked also, Todd? Jean-Claude Beaver sold one. Jean-Claude Beaver. Perpetual.
So watch your whole thing is coming up there.
Sorry, say that again. This one right here, the 1518. He sold this, and this was a custom order by Patek where they added the blued hands. So they don't normally come with the blued hands because the customer had like sight problems, so the blued hands kind of popped off that salmon dial nicer. And man, the condition on this is just absolutely unbelievable.
Oh yeah,
gorgeous.
Listen, I'd cut my entire wrist off to get one of these.
Why didn't they change the 2 sub dial hands also though?
Oh yeah, I mean it's just a seconds and 30-minute counter versus like the date. I guess maybe it's just not as interesting, right?
Okay.
But yeah, that's the one I would get. 15,
yeah, but look at the price.
Oh, this it sold for big money. It sold for big money. Yeah.
Yeah,
but it was the auction for charity, if I'm not mistaken.
But more expensive was the stainless version.
Totemo's is BRB logging into the troll accounts. Guys, we're at 99. Come on, guys. We need
one more, boys.
I can upvote on my other on my mobile.
Oh, I didn't upvote yet. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Sorry, I was busy. I had a rodent problem. I couldn't get rid of.
GS man with another $100 saying, Jesus, GS, you need to stop this, man. He says, is it me or the Z Blue Millie is very clunky? The balance on the wrist is way off, very top heavy.
Yep.
The sub is definitely the better choice, in my opinion.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, listen, how does the JJ? Do you know how the Air King compares to the Z Blue Millie goes? Actually, no, I tried the Z Blue Millie. It was top heavy, but not so bad.
I was going to say
it's worse than the Air King, though.
Yeah, he's right in a sense where it is clunky, and it is top heavy. I wouldn't say it's like a major issue, but it depends how sensitive he is to it. But it's definitely he's right. I mean, it's definitely a little bit bulky. Yeah, that's my only knock on it because they had to put that cage in there, whatever. They made it like a very bulky case, and it is top heavy. But that's true with a lot of models, like the 43 mil Sea-Dweller. A lot of people say that. They say that about the James Cameron. Well, the first one, right before they revised it, that it was top heavy. So it is like kind of a common theme with some Rolexes are out of proportion at the top, and that would definitely be one of them if you're sensitive to it. To me, it doesn't really bother me too much because it's still more of a sporty kind of. I don't wear it as a dress watch, so it don't really matter to me. But if you're like, I could see if you're a really slim guy with a slim wrist, it could be annoying.
The thing why I like the Z Blue, JJ, is that dial, right? That blue dial, when it mats over time, like over the next 20 or 30 years, it's going to become like almost like a turquoisey blue, but it's just going to be like a solid turquoise. It's going to look so fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, look, you got to take the good with the bad. The dial is beautiful. It's the only one with GV green glass. It's got a cool, quirky orange lightning bolt hand, which they never do. It's got a lot of good stuff going for it, but you got to say what it is. There are some negatives to it. It's not the perfect watch. And that's, polished centerlings, top heavy. It's got a few, it has an easy link, but it doesn't have a double, lock like the sub or the GMT. Yeah. It's more like the Datejust, which I'm fine with. I mean, I don't know what people are doing that they need to, triple lock their
triple lock their watches, and they need a easy or the glide lock. Like, to be honest, just the easy link on the GMT is totally fine.
It's plenty. You don't really.
I don't use it, to be honest.
I use it sometimes if I go out to dinner, maybe I had too much salt, or if it gets really hot out, I'll loosen it up. but the Easy Link is more than enough. I've never said, "Oh man, this is not cutting it." You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing that you need? You're not diving with it. Like if you were diving with
sure
it,
not.
Like, that, and I don't honestly. I mean, I know this is kind of a polarizing view, but I don't really care that much about the glide lock. I've told you, I think I've said this 100 times. The Seamaster has a better system. You don't have to take it off your wrist.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
just unbolt it, you slip it up, and you tighten it up, and you're good.
Yeah.
The glide lock you got to take off. Look, Bear's saying it's the most remarkable. A lot of guys love it. I disagree.
I love the glide lock. I'm with Bear on that one.
But why do you loosen it that much?
I do. Like I found that maybe because I have it, JJ. Because honestly, I
have it too.
I never did that when I with my 16610. It never bothered me at all. But now I kind of find I'm fidgeting with it. I'm like, oh, it's a little too tight. Let me just move it, 1 millimeter, and then click it back. I'm like, oh, maybe I need 1 more millimeter, and then in the summer your wrist expands. So I find it useful. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's here's a good comment.
It wouldn't be a deal breaker.
Let's address this very quickly. Right. Tim Denman says Omega Seamaster is a better made watch with better specs at half the price. I want to hear you Rolex fanboys admit. Okay, so I'll explain to you very quickly and easily how it's not a better watch. First of all, the bezel action on the Submariner is the best in its category, no question about it. That's something that the Seamaster doesn't even come close to comparing. The bracelet of the Submariner wears better because it tapers down, and ultimately it's just more comfortable. Yes, they both have the push lock clasp or the glide lock type of clasp, so that's fine. But in my opinion, the double lock safety clasp of the Submariner is a lot more secure, and in my opinion, just better overall than the double push.
Nicer looking too.
The Seamaster as well. Yes, you get the display case back and the MEDAS certified movement of the Omega Seamaster, but there's no question about it. The Rolex Submariner has a more robust, more accurate movement over time. It's tried and tested, especially if we're talking the 3186, maybe the 3200 calibers aren't as accurate because they've been experiencing problems, at least on forums, some problems, right? They're not perfect. There's some flaws to them, but it isn't relatively new caliber. But the older calibers, they're pretty much bulletproof. I mean, you can go without a service on those watches for 20, 30 years sometimes, right? So listen, the Seamaster is a great price. I think for the money, it's probably the best value diver on the market. No question. The Polar Seamaster. I mean, me and JJ have talked, ad nauseum about this. That's the diver we would get if we can only have one,
at that price point.
Value. That's the one. But the sub is just a better watch, no question.
I mean, if you want not subjective, or you could argue what's a better this or that. I mean, there's a reason why. I have people say it's the Rolex effect also, but there's a reason why they're going for way over retail and subs. Seamasters aren't, and in fact they're going under. I think it's a great watch. It's look. I'll put it to you this way: is it worth 10,000 more than a Seamaster? No, it's not that big of a difference. But to say the Seamaster is better is a little. You're stretching it a little bit,
Right. Listen, and again, it's a great watch, but thank you. I just want to say, GS Superman, thank you again for the $100. Greatly appreciate it. We got the watch guy in the chat. Watch guy, if you want to join in, I'm going to drop the link for you. If you want to join in, by all means, you're more than welcome on the chat. Love to have you on. I'd love to have you on. Todd Levin saying that rose gold 1518 Jean-Claude Bieber sold is the thing dreams are made of. Sold for $3.6 million all in. Yeah, this was big money. But I mean, we're talking special order Pateks, right? There's not another one like this, right? So we're talking the rarest of the wear. The condition is, almost flawless. It doesn't even look like it's maybe been polished once or twice. You know what I mean? But it looks amazing. I
gotta tell you, Marco, is that the photo or is that kind of a light salmon with a pinkish?
It's a salmon dial. Yeah, it's a salmon dial.
It's gonna look different in different lights. It'll look copper.
Yeah.
It'll look.
Because I love that particular shade of salmon
is gorgeous.
I love because as you may know, I'm not usually focused on this. I know you guys, a lot of folks love the salmons.
Yeah, me too.
Right. This one is just a color I hadn't seen.
Let's recognize Tim says upvoted because you gave.
Don't forget that's an old watch, Captain. So
movement. What about the movement? We addressed the movement.
No,
you get a MEDAS certified movement in the Seamaster, but it's not better than the Rolex Listen, I will say this: they're on par with one another, and I would even give the edge to Rolex because their movements are tried and tested, and the regulation of their movements is the best in the industry by far. I mean, that's not on me to prove that. You know, you have to prove me otherwise because at the end of the day, this is just fact. It's not. I'm not living in the world of fantasy. I mean, this is just the fact. Rolex movements are the most accurate by far, and they're the most robust, most durable, most shock resistant. They're amagnetic. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to go into force fields of 15,000 Gauss anyways in your normal life, unless you're working in radioactive like type of environments or fields that have heavy magnets. Like,
he already upvoted, right?
Right. But I'm just explaining, right?
No, I'm just.
I love the
Man, he
Seamaster.
worked hard for that one. Holy
Here we go.
crap.
GS Superman. As a proud owner of multiple Seamasters, I love that watch, but not close to the Submariner. That's it, guys. That's it. Weekday Hustle says, taper the Seamaster bracelet and I'll convert over to Omega. Why would you say the movement is better? Listen, I got to be honest with you. I think the movement is better on the Rolex over the Submariner over the Seamaster. It just is. SLC says that dial is outrageous. Yeah, this dial is crazy. This is just beautiful. That's another thing. Not everybody's a fan of the wave dial and the helium wart on the Seamaster, right?
The wart. I
don't like personally. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of the wart.
Listen, I have both.
Listen, I like the
wave dial.
It's unnecessary. There's watches that are cheaper that don't have, that have it tucked in the helium escape valve. There's no reason it needs to be shown like that. I get it. It's part of the thing. It's like the Cyclops. But I actually like the Cyclops. I don't like the war. But look, I don't want to I'm not trying to tear the watch.
It's amazing. Right.
It's a great watch at the price point. It's just, I can't say it's clearly better. I mean, that's tough to say. But anyway, he conceded that it was a good dialogue. So let's not club him off that.
Yeah.
Right.
The horse is
Marco's beating into submission here.
That's all that matters. DC and LV super chat with the $2 donation saying, I've tested my 124060 multiple at times at plus minus 0 seconds. Right. So listen, Rolex accuracy is excellent. But the thing is I've read on multiple forums that the new Rolex movements, right, the 3200 family of calibers in the Sea-Dwellers, in certain GMTs, in subs, they're having problems like about a year down the road where something is like kind of clunky in the movement, and then you have to return it in for service, and they service it for you, and then it should be good. But if that's the case, not always the case for everybody. Maybe it was just like the first series of the 3200, and then they kind of fixed it, right? So mine has been running perfect, like literally +1, +2 seconds a day, perfect. So no complaints there.
Go ahead. I was going to say you got a follow-up from Mark P. a little under that.
Yeah. I just want to bring this up. This is a good point from Barrett saying Planet Ocean is far superior to Seamaster. Yeah, the bezel action is better. The depth rating is better. I mean, the whole construction of the Planet Ocean is better, no question.
I mean, it's like saying the Sea-Dweller is better than the Sub. Do you want to own one? No. I mean,
Yeah. Yes. So just to be sure, definitely not the 1815 up down. No, definitely not. Seriously, you guys are on point. I love JJ's 5960, but the 5212 is within my reach. Just 100%.
Yeah.
It's the one to get.
Yeah, go for it. If you want, hit me up. I'll give you a good price. No, I'm only kidding. Only joking. Only joking.
The 52, get the 5212 mark. I'm telling you, man. The 5212 with that overseas, that's a two-piece. That's a two-piece.
That's a great two-piece.
That is a two-piece, let me tell you. Oh, man. The NR says the bezel action isn't even the same league. Agreed. The Seamaster bracelet is so dated, and the no taper is awful. Yeah.
CJ Moore says Rolex is the best brand in the world. Everything else
this is getting ugly, man.
You guys.
I got to tell you, want to see a litigator?
Who's that?
Am I pointing it the wrong way? There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm the litigator. Why am I the litigator?
You want to see someone who would do well in court in a courtroom battle?
Watches of DMV says panel's thoughts thinking of selling non-GV milligauss black dial for Sapphire Sandwich Speedmaster. Is it a good move?
No.
Stop. No. That's a terrible move.
You only trade Rolex for Rolex. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Unless you're the Cardinal. Unless
You can
you're
always
the
buy
Cardinal.
the Speedmaster at a different time.
Unless you're the Cardinal, you cannot trade Rolex for Speedmaster.
Even if you're the Cardinal, don't. He has to listen.
Unless you're the Cardinal. Okay, here we go. We finally got a question. We got GS Superman with a $5 saying, for this big super chat, thoughts on trading in reverse Panda, black dial Daytona, Batgirl, sub 41 millimeter, and 10,000 to get the Patek Philippe 5320G fair deal?
What does it go for? Let's see.
Okay, hold on. Gotta think about this.
You gotta Google this.
He's getting rid of 3 Rollies.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big ass, man. 126,520. No, sorry. Hold on.
It's pretty fair. I mean, it's just subjective of do you want that?
What's the bloody reference on the new Daytona? Why can't I remember this?
126?
126.
Yeah, 126.
520.
520. That's the one. Yes. No, that's not it. Hold on. I'll
Why don't you just pull up Daytona?
Yeah, Rolex Daytona. I'm trying to be cute with it. Sorry. Here we go. So year. Oh, hold on. Filter. Okay. So we're talking 38 US, roughly 37, 32, 33. Okay, so 33 US, right?
Yeah, you figure 4.
Yeah, but he's
40,
talking about $100,000 watch, guys.
Just figure 40, 20, and 10, just to make it simple. You know, is 70 plus 10 on top is 80. They're going for. If I'm looking right now,
5, 100.
No, they're not.
What
going
are they
that
up
much.
to?
They're not going that much.
They're
80,
definitely 90 grand.
No,
70,000.
No,
70, 80, 85.
Oh well, US. Sorry, Canadian. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So
70,000. Yeah, but he might be buying from an AD. GS Superman, are you buying from the AD?
And by the way,
so, right?
that girl and sub 41.
Man, that's hard though. Like
what did
the money's
you guys
about
price
even.
the Daytona at?
About 35. 35 plus 20 for the back row. How much is the back row going for? 20, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's got
20,
20 sounds high. 22.
It's a little high. 17.
17.
The sub
Okay,
41. The sub 41. They go for you 12, 15. So that's 32.
If he's talking about trading in.
You're talking about 63,000 on the trade and 10.
How much is the sub 41? About 13?
Yeah.
So 75,000. It's a little high. About 74,000. Because 17,000 for the Batgirl, 34 for the black Daytona.
Right. Well, you know they're never going to give you a fair deal. They want to make some money.
Right. No.
Right.
You know, I mean,
is he buying this from a dealer, an AD, or a dealer? That's the other issue.
Please let us know.
Yeah, because the 5320 is it's 100 grand in Canada, boys. 95, 97.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you would pay at a dealer, probably. It's about what you would pay at a dealer, right? So you're probably getting this from a dealer. I mean, listen, if you're going to get this from a dealer, I'd try to get a Nautilus or Aquanaut, you know what I mean, to offset it as well.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I mean, start wheeling and dealing here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And no Patek dealer's going to take any trade in anyway.
I mean, what if it's a multi-brand AD?
Maybe if they sell used watches, yeah, sure. Because the ones by you,
it'll be a trade on the gray market. No, then that's way too high. He's overpaying. It's 75,000 roughly, right? It's 70,000, 70 to 75,000.
It's about 75, 80,000. It's about right. I mean,
I would call Roman.
You know,
I think it's actually kind of right, but yeah.
Because think about it, they're not going to give you. I mean, look, you know what they're going to do? They're going to give you their price for yours, wholesale price for yours, and retail price for theirs.
Price for theirs, yes.
I'm not
right,
saying
JJ.
it's fair. No, I mean, I would try to give them $5,000, but it's like you're right in the ballpark. I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
GS, call Roman Sharf at Luxury Bazaar. Ask for Roman though, not Adrian or Anna. Ask for Roman. Tell him Stefano sent you. He'll hook you up. He'll do the right thing by you. But he's back next week because he's on vacation. Even he's on vacation. Today he called me. He goes, you know what I'm doing? I go, working. He goes, I'm on the beach. Oh, okay. Then I guess you're not working so hard.
But yeah. I mean, listen, yeah, I guess it's right on about the money, but let's try to get it down to like 5 to 7 in that 5 to 7 range in the cash. But yeah, 5320. Listen, 5320. If I would do would you do the deal in the first place? I think so, right? I think
the whole thing is like, do you want that watch or do you want to keep your,
Yeah.
Because he's dumping 3 Rolexes, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of hard for me to say.
Yeah.
Does he have other Rolexes as well, Marco?
He's got all 3.
Right.
Yeah, but Marco knows
my
better.
favorite, and then the Black Dial Daytona is my second favorite modern steel Rolex. So it's like, damn, dude. Like,
But do you know the guy's collection? Do you know he has more Rolexes, maybe?
Yeah, he's got an GS Superman has out of this world collection.
Okay.
Yeah. 5320. Yeah, I mean, listen, you're definitely stepping.
And if he has boxing papers for everything, Roman will be even more fair with him.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing is, what direction are they going in? You know, the Rolex is going up in value. Is that particular Patek going up also?
I absolutely would not do this deal.
Right.
Hey, sorry, Marco. Maybe your boy, maybe Nico, Pride and Pinion can hook him up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, GS Superman probably has his own guys. If he's interested, by all means, he knows my email. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna try and come do it with me. You know, like, listen, I'd be happy to hook him up if he wants to, but
no, I just gave you a shameless plug, but you know, I gotta hook up the Cardinal every chance I get.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think it's about fair. Yeah, on second thought, it's about fair, right? But try to get it down to like 7,000 if you can, because you're trading in 3 hot pieces. You know.
Well, that's
like
the thing.
They're going to sell these in an instant. They probably already have people lined up to sell all of these.
Oh,
watches.
for sure. Even used.
Right. SLC Watch Collector says the 5212 is badass, totally unique, and would be a good addition to the collection. To be honest, though, you may be able to get a 5960 for the same price as 5212.
Close.
I'll get the 5212 anyway.
Yeah.
Be a little bit more maybe for the 5960, depending.
Yeah.
I mean, those 2 watches are so different, though. You look at them.
They are. I'd rather go with the 5212 myself, personally.
Yeah, it's personal.
Yeah, there it is. It falls on your personal taste.
Yeah. Res with the $10 saying Omega is far superior when it comes to the AD experience. Nice box and hefty disc. Yeah, I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that.
That's true, but the experience is great. But then you're at home with the watch.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, I don't really put much into an experience because I've never bought a watch new. That's the thing.
Never.
Oh, here we go. We got the watch guy. How are you?
Hello, watch guy.
Hey, gentlemen. How you doing tonight?
Very well. Thank you.
Doing well. How are you?
Very good.
Okay, the watch guy. We got to circle back to this question. We need your wisdom on this one, right? He's asking, would you trade in a Black Dial Daytona, a Batgirl, a sub 41 mil, and 10,000 to get the 5320? And is it a fair deal? I think so. I think so. No question. Money-wise, it makes sense. Future value.
Why? Because the dealer's going to buy the Black Daytona at 30.
Who would want to do that? Superman?
Yeah, GS Superman.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean, that cream doll is gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, you get the pilot style indices with the syringe hands, and it's the only perpetual with a running seconds hand that doesn't happen often. Because you got the 324 movement, the 324, which is the rooted rotor movement.
The rooted rotor. I like the way you said that, Marco.
I think it makes sense.
Rooted rotor.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, money-wise, it makes sense, but future value, right? Sorry,
what?
Say that again.
No, I'm saying from a dollar perspective could make sense for the trade, but what's going to happen to his collection after he's departed with the Batgirl Daytona and his sub 41? Does he have the alternative in his
Yeah,
collection?
he's got other watches. He's got many other watches in his collection, but he also doesn't collect for like investment purposes. You know what I mean? like we're talking future value, but GS Superman couldn't. I don't think he's the type who really cares about the future value of his pieces. You know.
And that Patek, man, don't dismiss it.
Right.
It might go up there too.
It's special, man. That's a special watch.
It's
special.
That's a kick-ass watch, man. That's a kick-ass watch.
It could be one of those sleeper Pateks, guys.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's hard because you're trading in 3 extremely hot, extremely desirable Rolexes that, listen, in the future are definitely going to be worth much more than what your trade-in value is, right? And potentially more than what, obviously, the 5320 will be worth in the future. But, I mean, you're getting a better watch. Perpetual calendar, Calatrava from Patek Philippe in a modern size, modern case, modern movement, modern fit and finish. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, you know? Like, listen, I like Rolex, but at some point you want to aspire for more, right? And listen,
like
it's gotta hurt,
like
guys. It's gonna hurt, and
I would do the deal in the heartbeat.
Yeah, definitely.
I would do this deal in the heartbeat.
Yes, because I know what the deal is the way he's thinking, what he's gonna pay him, and what he's gonna offset him, because he's gonna unload those watches as he makes the deal.
Thank you again to GS Superman and to Rez for the $10. Omega is far superior when it comes to AD experience. Nice box, hefty discount. Again, I mean, how much money would you really place on the AD experience in a box?
Well,
the box gets stored away at the end of the day and never to be seen again most times unless you want to sell the watch. And then, I don't
know about the hefty discount from a high-class Omega dealer.
Right. Not anymore. Not anymore.
No. Definitely not anymore.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Let's see if I have any more questions. Yeah, Bear says, I would absolutely not do this deal. I mean, he says potential for growth and value. Again, I think it comes down. I don't think he's big.
If that Patek is a sleeper, you're gonna see how more money he's gonna make.
Newbie watch guys, are the syringe hands Pfizer?
No, Johnson and Johnson, one and done.
Right. Yeah. If I didn't buy the Cellini, I'd buy this Patek Philippe outright at Poway.
Forget the moon phase. Go with the new one.
Well, he got the Cellini moon phase.
Oh, he got it. Oh.
Yeah, he got it. I mean, that's a great buy. Also, now that makes me question: does he really need the Patek?
How about trading the moon phase with 2 other watches to go for the Patek? Is that an option?
Yeah. I mean, the 5320 isn't going anywhere. You know what I mean? It's not going to get discontinued. It only got introduced in 2018 or 2017. So it's still going to be running for the next couple of years. And it's not like, even if it were to get discontinued tomorrow, it's not like it's going to jump 30% in value. I mean, they're perpetual calendars from Patek, right? It's a much more niche market, right?
Yes.
It's a niche market. So honestly, GS Superman, why not just wait a little bit? Like, I don't know if I'd be trading in all those Rolexes, right? It's too much to ask. The sub, sure. If you want to trade in the sub, you can always get another sub in the future. But
Sub,
the Daytona
Bad Girl, and Moon Phase Cellini. I would trade those and keep the black Daytona.
Yeah, but is he trading at a nice exit point to trade? In other words, if we talk
if you
about
bought them from AD's direct, yeah,
softening.
Oh, I wouldn't trade the Moon Phase. Yeah, I wouldn't trade.
You're getting the most value, and I know, he's looking at value. That was the question.
But if he bought at AD prices, Captain, he's already making money on his watch.
That's right. That's right. He has it already. It's in his hand. The value.
It's his investment already rose.
Exactly. When do you trade a stock at its high, and when do you buy it?
That's exactly why I said.
You're right. I was going to ask you, watch guy. In a heartbeat. That's right.
Yeah. I'd be keeping the Cellini moon. Don't get rid of the Cellini moon phase. No way.
It seems
Why
to
do
me
you say that, Marco?
People are saying that's a special watch. I'm telling you guys, that's going to be a watch that a lot of people are going to kick themselves for not getting.
But have you seen a lot of Cellinis skyrocket in price, though?
No.
That's the question.
You want to go back to vintage Cellinis? Let's go to
no. We're not talking vintage now. We're talking, modern day or neo-vintage. I've never seen a Cellini skyrocket up like
the
these.
The problem
go.
is the Cellini sucked. Let's be honest; they all suck.
Yeah, well,
their design is ugly. Like this one is beautiful. You know what I mean?
It's probably the most beautiful one they've ever made.
Just don't buy a 6006.
That was Marco's idea, man.
It was not my
I like
idea.
to
You
watch.
told me about it. I said,
I
yeah.
know. Did you ever mention that one? Because you told me about it a lot. You told me about the
Maybe
regular.
I told
Archie.
you about it, yeah. But the thing is, you got it at a great price. You got it for
No,
like
I did.
Right.
And I have to wear it to see how it's going to end up.
It's a steal, in my opinion. You got it at a steal.
It's going up. It's been what I think is a lot of the Pateks, all the sports models have been shooting up left and right. Vacheron is the latest, and that's expanding. So not everyone, but collectors are looking at where others aren't looking. The Patek dress pieces.
Right.
Listen,
right?
I don't see the Cellini skyrocketing the way a Daytona does. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. But I'm telling you, it's a special watch. I would not get rid of that Cellini. By the way,
but you can get it from the AD very easily.
Sorry, say that again.
The Cellini moon phase, you can get it from an AD very easily.
Right.
You think you can get the Patek so easy?
No.
So there you go.
Not from an AD easily.
No, not from an AD. Correct.
Yeah.
Plus, that could be a sleeper Patek, guys. You've seen some Pateks like really like pow.
If I have that deal in front of me today,
you would do it.
Personally, I would jump on it right away. Especially because you said he's only chipping in $10,000.
And that could be maybe negotiated a little bit, right? A couple of thousand, maybe 8, 7.5, 8.5. I don't know. I think I would do it if that was me, or I would keep the Daytona, give the moon phase, and the other two Rolexes. I think I would do it that way.
As a matter of fact, if he doesn't want to do the deal, I may do it.
There you go.
I mean, listen, steel. Man, this is not easy, guys. Daytona. I mean, listen.
Man,
yeah,
Daytona. You had a Daytona, right? Like the steel Daytona.
Yeah.
Like you've touched it. I have one. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not. Look, it's a very nice watch, but it's hyped like hell.
Yeah.
The Daytona that JJ bought the other day, the two-tone.
That's gorgeous.
If you go in a complete different world, not the one we live in, and you look at both next to each other.
I'd pick JJ's any day. Every day.
Pick
all day.
JJ's any time before that other.
Definitely.
Over which one? What did I miss? I just got back.
Over a steel Daytona.
What I'm saying, JJ, in a different world, not the one we live in, you put in front of me your two-tone. I'm not talking about your flex. I'm talking about. Of course, I would pick the flex in the heartbeat, but put the two-tone next to a steel regular Daytona with the ceramic bezel. I would pick yours in the heartbeat, but because of the height,
especially that dial.
In a vacuum, right? I like to say in a vacuum, right? In a vacuum, without any influence on the outside. Look, I agree. That's why I march to the beat of my own drum. I don't take everyone's opinion super serious because at the end of the day, this is always going to be, subjective. Like I give you an example. A guy, and I'm actually going to pay him a compliment for once. Like a guy like that, I do respect his opinion. Bear, Bear has an immense collection and he knows his watches. He hates that watch, but honestly, yeah, there you go. He says it. He hates it. But you know what? It's subjective because what if two-tone becomes popular? You don't know.
Again, because it was popular once, brother.
Right. And then all of a sudden people are like, oh shit. The same way, you know how like when the meteorites started coming out recently and everybody looked out at that white gold Daytona with the red subdials with the meteorite. Yep. Next thing you know, that doubled in price in 2 months. You know what I'm talking about? The older white gold Daytona with the meteorite dial with the red
Nobody
subdials.
wanted to look at it.
Right. It doubled in price because the new meteorites came out. Yeah. So hey, it is what it is. It's the last of the affordable. I can't see spending double to not get two-tone, if you know what I mean. There you go. You know what so, and I really love that dial. I think that dial is one of the best Daytona dials they've ever done. It's more true to the Panda than the steel one.
That's right.
Full black sub-dials. I mean, yeah, you got the Arabic numerals, so it's, it's questionable. But as far as like the sub-dials, you get full black. But thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean.
Questionable, but unique.
I think, most people are, and I am as well, but, a lot of people are easily influenced by what's popular, at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think SLC kind of wraps this up perfectly, saying Patek complication is that it's low. Rolex is not super high, but it's strong. The 5320 is extremely high horology at a discount. Yeah, I think that's perfectly said. All right, man. GS Superman, I think you got your answer. I think we're all convinced, man. It's the way to go. Other than bear cleaning watches, I think we're all in agreement.
Hey JJ, are you sure the bear doesn't just rib you and he might love your piece?
Yeah. Oh no, he definitely doesn't like it. Bear always tells the truth, for better or for worse.
Right. We got Kim Hansen with a great question. Says, so I've got a situation where I travel a lot as a photographer, and I would love to wear a more luxurious watch, but I go to a lot of third world countries, and I don't want to stand out too much. Ideas. We need like a price. Kim, we need a price range. Like a price range?
Yeah.
Like, what's luxurious?
Ari.
Hey,
how's it going, guys?
Ari G in the house.
Guys,
Good
I
Shabbos,
gotta step away for a few minutes, but I'm gonna say Explorer 2.
Yeah, Explorer 2 is a good one. Tudor GMT, the Black Bay GMT.
But guys,
that would
third
definitely
world
work.
countries, get it? We got to go less in money for the guy.
Yeah.
Maybe a Tudor.
Yeah, it
like
depends
Marco
what his
said.
price range. Like, what's your price range? You know what I mean? What's your price? Like, I need a price range.
Luxurious.
If it's not luxurious, maybe an Oris Aquis GMT, like
Oris,
something like
yeah.
that.
No,
What else?
I don't like the look of that watch.
The Oris?
Well, what's the range
The
like
Aquis
in the
GMT.
dollar-wise?
Yeah, that's why we need like a price range. Otherwise, it's we're shooting in the dark.
I like the Aquas
Here-
Dato.
Here's a non-luxurious one. I was going to ask you,
4 to
Stefano.
8,000. 4 to
Oh
8,000.
shit, that's a big range, man.
That's a big number.
Stefano, do you sell Baltic?
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm crazy, but I'm not insane.
Crazy,
so no.
crazy like a fox. Crazy like a fox.
Attaboy. No, you're a lawyer, so you're sly like a fox.
So I'll give you a couple of suggestions, I guess. So this
That's
is
a big
one.
range, guys.
Right. This is definitely one of them. The Omega Seamaster
Oh, there you
GMT.
go. Very nice.
Good pick.
There's the black dial, but the white dial is also really nice. Maybe it'll be even better. But
I like the black one better, Marco. I don't
yeah,
know.
same here.
It pops more, especially
Yeah,
with
but
the
you want something
two-tone
under the
bezel.
radar? You can get this one also, the blue one.
Which is totally under the radar. I mean, it disappears.
I like the blue one the best. If I had a better picture, that one's on the side.
The blue to me is the natural Seamaster. Like to me, that dark, that deep blue.
Well,
Why are all these pictures so shitty? Here we go.
That's not bad.
This one, this flies under the radar for sure.
That's a zigzag dial, though. In the wave, whatever you guys call it.
The wave dial?
I don't know. I like Ari's. The flat dial does something. It pops more, I think.
Black Bay GMT. I think it's another good one.
Black Bay GMT. Oh, the Pepsi bezel?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's
nice. Very under the radar.
That's
this is
really
very
nice.
much so under the radar. What's another one? 4 to 8,000.
Big range there, man.
Does it have to be a GMT? Because I know he says he's a photographer.
Because he travels a lot.
And travels.
Yes.
I get it, but okay.
What's another good GMT? Planet Ocean? No.
Big. Right?
Anything from Rolex? Explorer 2, how much? We're talking over 8,000, right?
No, definitely.
Panerai GMT.
No, I'm going to get Panerai.
No.
Too distinct. You can tell that from a mile away.
Oris? In the
Yeah,
lower
but it's
range?
under the 4,000. It's not really luxurious.
There's not many. You probably hit all of them.
There's the one I like a lot is the JJ
Breitling?
Lacoute, the master compressor. It's around.
Oh, yeah, that's another. Yeah, but it's a little bulky.
A little higher, I think.
It's about 7K.
Yeah, it's about 7,000. You can get that for 7,000.
How about the Ming?
The main GMT.
Yeah.
The Ming GMT. That's a high price. I think that's a $10,000 watch, isn't it?
I don't know. For a photographer that's always in and out of inclement weather, I think a bracelet is better than a strap.
I know this is Bear's favorite, the Planet Ocean GMT, but you gotta have a bigger wrist to pull this off.
Yeah.
It's a big watch. So
I mean,
if you're big, then fine, but it's a big watch.
I like the Planet Oceans. I just don't think
What
it's
about the Grand
inspiring.
Seiko GMTs? Grand Seiko GMTs?
Oh,
yeah,
There's a lot of
not
good Grand
Grand
Seiko
Toyota.
ones. This one is nice, but it's a bit dressier. You can go maybe for like something like this in this kind of case
Oh, no.
with these kind of dials.
That's a good one.
That one's a nice one, but
That's very
even
nice.
you can even do quartz, right? Since you're traveling, you want something that's very
No.
accurate.
There's nothing wrong with a quartz like. There's nothing wrong with a quartz.
no,
like,
there's nothing.
Yeah.
no.
But the seasons collection, this one right here, I think this is a great pick if you want to go with the seasons kind of collection.
I like the blue one better. I mean, the one that's with the ocean.
Yeah, the blue one is.
Stefano, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Yes,
Every
sir.
time I wanted to go get a Grand Seiko, always you can't find them. Very difficult to get them. Like, from your perspective, easy to get them, or what's going on with these guys?
Yes and no, it depends because they only give them to select dealers, right? So maybe that's the issue about allocation of it. But if you want a Grand Seiko, let me know. I'll look. I know where to look. I know who's a pretty big dealer of them.
Look, I have a specific one in mind. I'll send you the spec for it, okay?
Sure, send it to me. I'll be more than happy to look it
This
up.
is another good pick. So
I mean, that thing is awesome.
Yeah, and it's got the hobnail dial. I think this is great. This is another
That's
good pick.
beautiful,
42
man.
mil. 42
Hand
mil.
right,
Yeah,
baby.
that's mine. That's exactly mine.
Wait, you have that piece?
Yeah. That's the
You bought it from
535,
an
right?
AD, right?
Yeah, long time ago, yes.
Oh, a long
I have
time
the
ago.
exact
Okay.
same piece. That's a GMT 535, if I'm not mistaken.
SBG 209. I would honestly, of everything we pulled up, this is probably my favorite.
What's the price on
This is
that
the
today?
kick-ass watch, guys.
And what's the price? Let's
It's
look
got to
it up.
be 8,
Hold
9
on.
grand.
8,000.
1535. Is that the
8 grand?
reference?
Yeah.
This could be the Pam that I never had, Marco.
Uh-oh.
The only thing is, I wish it. I mean, it's
It's a little
black
bit more
hobnail.
expensive. Oh, here we go. 7,000.
There you
I
go.
know it's
That's it.
quintessential
That's the
Pam.
535.
It's the
1535.
crown guard. I know
Oh,
it's quintessential.
1535 or the 535?
No, the 1535. This is the
Yeah.
GMT.
Yeah.
That's exactly my watch.
Yeah. 42 mil.
This is the answer, I think. 42 mil, GMT with the date, in-house movement. Listen, it's not ideal, but you get a power
Okay.
reserve indicator on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
I
Very
think
nice.
it's
I got it
one
with
to
the
get.
discount, to be honest with you. I got like 15% discount, 18% discount when I got it.
If you don't mind me asking, what'd you pay all in roughly?
I remember I got 18%.
Under
on it.
8,000? Under 8,000?
Under 8,000, definitely, yeah.
And that's Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So you can definitely get them under 8,000.
Very good.
And service
Let me
proven.
pull-
I beat the crap out of it and still takes like hell.
Yeah.
Oh
I would
no,
get-
they're made
I
tough
heard-
too, man.
I hear they're great beaters. Like
They are.
I'm saying that in a complimentary way. Like
Yes,
great
no,
beaters.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not like we say beaters here in Canada for cars.
Yeah. No, yeah,
That's
exactly.
interesting, though. GS, you pull up GS's comment.
Ooh.
Oh,
I agree with but Pam is not the watch. I'd go for a GMT.
Oh,
He said,
my goodness.
never. I agree. You have to be Italian from Montreal to make this pass.
oh my goodness.
Could
Bear,
be the
ouch,
Italian
Bear.
in this. Yeah.
Bringing out the the ethnic argument.
It's all good, guys. You have to be. Oh no, I don't even. Hold on a second. I need to think about what I'm gonna say. I don't want to get
Oh,
my.
no.
I want to get
definitely
spit
not.
roasted. I'm not a big fan of this. I gotta
No,
be
no.
honest. This is
Look
not
at look at that ugly crown guard and stick out crown. No
Yeah, I don't
way.
like this. I'd go with the Panerai any day of the week over this.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, those are probably the best recommendations you'll get. If I had to pick one, probably the Seamaster GMT or the Panerai. The Seamaster GMT is probably the best deal overall, so that's probably the route I would go.
If you want to spend in the middle, you can go with a GMT, an Avitimer, or another Breitling. I don't know if you guys recommend Breitling. I love Breitling, so I'm sorry.
Hamilton
I know
Fish
Marco
saying, I
doesn't.
travel third world countries often. Advice, wear a G-Shock. Nothing that looks remotely expensive unless you have a security team.
He's not wrong.
Yeah,
wrong.
I mean, listen. Sometimes you want to wear something a little more
He
premium.
said,
though.
yeah, he wants luxurious.
Well,
you know?
get a Tissot then. You want to save money and not get worried about if somebody steals it? Get a Tissot GMT.
I think then you go with the Tudor.
Get an Oris. Like,
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Furthermore, bring
I
up
said
a good
Oris,
point.
but they shit on it.
Rolex
Ah,
GMT.
I
I
think
said
Oris is
Oris in the
fine.
beginning.
Oris
No,
is
I love
great.
Oris. I love
Oris
Oris.
is great.
I had an Oris. I gave it to my nephew, and I'd love to get another one. But the you're talking about the Aquas, right?
They make an Aquas, but they also make a Chrono GMT.
Okay.
The Aquas, I don't like the GMT Aquas because of the way the hands are, but I love the big date Aquas.
Telling you that Baltic, whatever they call
Baltic
it.
again. Oh my god.
GMT Bath, not the Bath Escape.
Just very quickly, we got NDKFX saying, "Hi guys, went to put my sapphire sandwich on yesterday and was absolutely gutted. One of the chrono buttons has gone. The watch is 12 months old and has been worn 20 to 30 times. Will the warranty cover this?"
No.
I don't know.
Not damage.
So.
No. Movement, yes, inside, but if you lost a pusher, no, they won't cover that.
Really? Even if it falls off because of
But how? Okay, where is it? Do you have it, or did you lose it?
Right.
If you lost it, one thing. But if it fell off, they can tell if you tugged on it. You know, it shows the stress inside. If he just lost it, like maybe rubbed against something or a sweater and he pulled it off, well, they will not cover that.
What do we think? The timepiece fun, the PAM 1088. I got to tell you, I prefer the
nice, but I like the other one that you chose, Marco. I like the other one better.
I agree. The other one is nicer. The other one's
1535.
It's not as loud and not as busy on the dial. That's why I liked it.
We got
this one GMT.
Mr. GMT. Hello. Hope you are well, my man. Thank you very much. We got 128 people watching.
There you go.
To like the stream, guys.
There you go, brother.
Go ahead, Stefano. You want to?
I wish they had that in a 44. That GMT you showed, but they don't. They have a 42 only.
Let's look. PAM 44 mil GMT. Are you looking for a 44 mil GMT?
Well,
me?
Yeah. Oh, there's the blue one, right? There's the blue one in 44.
The blue one, but the blue one's the new one, right? I don't know if I love that as much. The one you just showed me is nice.
This is too plain. Although I do like the plain aesthetic. I do like the plain aesthetic.
I don't know, man. I gotta make up my mind. I'm dying to pull a trigger on the PAM. I just don't know which one. I like the black one too, Tutonero, but I don't want a bracelet. I want a strap.
Yeah.
For me, classic PAM is with a strap.
Maybe this is the way to go. Look at this. This is you don't like the crown guard, right?
Well, I don't mind that. That's resonating PAM. I'm a PAM.
Maybe the 320 is the way to go. You get a date, a GMT, sandwich dial.
The sandwich dial I love the most, and that's a 44, right?
Yeah, 44.
And I prefer the tang over the deployant on this watch. What's the price on this one?
Let me look it up. So the 320, Chrono 24.
Oh, is that a new watch?
No.
6,000.
What's the difference between the 320 and 1535?
Say that again.
What's the difference between the 320 and the 535?
I think it's just the size, right?
Yeah, 44 versus 42.
Right?
Yeah. Stefano likes his bigger watches. Well, he's got a bigger wrist, right?
That's a nice. Holy shit! I think Marco just sold me. Fuck. I gotta call my boy tomorrow.
The 320, like this is classic. You know what I mean? This is classic.
Yep. PAM 320.
Really nice.
Okay. PAM 3. I love that tang too, man.
Don't forget about my Speedy, eh? Don't forget about.
No.
I want the Speedy.
you and JJ on my list.
Okay.
I'd like to get the panel's thoughts on that Speedy, but we can't.
No.
We can because he's not releasing any info.
No. It's.
But he said Speedy, so that gives you a clue.
Yeah.
No, he did. He said Speedy, a special Speedy. That's what he said before.
They're all a limited edition. That really narrows it down.
No, Captain's like limited edition Speedy. No.
Wait, did you want me to pull up this Baltic? Cap?
Ugh, what happened with the Captain? Baltic.
The
Baltic Sea. I've been to the Baltic Sea and the Adriatic.
On Instagram, if you're checking, it comes up for some reason. If you click on something, I don't know how it has me in their algorithm. Right, I'm caught in the Instagram matrix. So I always get their videos, their little video clips as I'm scrolling. And it's the typical diver coming up. It's it's an under $1,000 watch, and I'm saying if he lost it or got had to give it away in a third world country, you just give it to some. I'm not saying it's anything special or anything like that.
No Baltics. I would get an Oris.
It scratches the GMT itch. It scratches the
Get
GMT
an Oris
itch.
GMT. There must be Oris GMTs.
There is. I looked them up. There's none of them.
There's one with the inner back right here.
Yeah, see, they don't have that. They don't have the vintage or Oris looks. Yeah, I don't.
What's wrong with this right here?
I just don't like the style.
What's the style? What's wrong with the style?
It's trying too hard. I don't. It's just
a bit too busy.
Well, because of the inner and the outer and the hands is the one
too busy.
Does it to me that I don't like, but I like I bought the big date Oris. I didn't even have it 2 days. My son came to visit. The little fiker took it. That I'm going to borrow it. Yeah, permanent loan. I get it. And I bought the rubber strap and the stainless steel bracelet with it.
I don't know, guys. I think this is cool. I don't know what the price is, but I think this looks good.
Three and a half. How much is it? 3,500, I think.
Let's look it up. Hoodwinky.
Yeah, see, I would get the Tudor GMTs. I think you're similar price point. I'd get the Diet Pepsi over this. So
yeah, I would agree with that.
2,700 on the bracelet, but you'll get it discounted.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I didn't even fight when I got 25% off. I didn't even fight for it.
Ratings poison. All right.
What message heard? Travel back then on holidays, like for third world countries, to go and you want to be in the water and that kind of stuff. I always went for this one. I brought this one with me. This is a Citizen Diver.
Yeah. Oh.
It's I dive with it. Like I did so many dives with this watch, and it looks good and it's not expensive. It's about, when I bought it was like 1,500, and I went with it everywhere.
It's thick, huh?
It looks expensive, but it's not expensive, and it's
a thick watch.
It's a thick watch.
Yeah, because it's a diver, sure.
Mm-hmm.
For the pressure,
it gives like kind of pull prof vibes, almost, right?
Almost. Oh, exhibition back as well.
Huh?
Let's see.
Very nice. But that's strictly a dive watch. It's not a GMT.
Yeah. Central America, Asia. No one cares about this watch.
Yeah.
Right. That's a good thing. You got to have a couple beaters in the collection. You got to have a couple beaters. It's always good.
Yeah.
Like the captain, he has his Black Bay. His Tudor buy his $3,000 beater. And JJ has his two-tone Daytona. That's his daily beater.
Oh, my goodness. You call this two-tone a beater. Oh, right. Wow. Jeez.
I've been bugging him.
Cheese Louise.
Dylan Smith, I'm looking for a black Speedmaster CK2998. Are they easy to find? They shouldn't be that difficult.
They're not that hard to find.
Yeah, they should not be that difficult. Yeah. No. Shouldn't have a problem at all.
Shoot me out an IG on my IG, and I'll look for you.
I think Dylan's in Australia, though. That's the only problem.
Oh, then, I don't know. That's one place I don't know any dealers in Australia.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Look at this. Von Kroll says it's cool that they get worn and used, though, in my opinion. Not really. I mean, that's what these watches are. I mean, you got to wear them,
Gotta love his picture, man. Love House.
Dr. House, yeah.
I have the whole collection on DVD.
There you go. It's not a beater, Marco. It's a daily driver. But, guys, on that note, we've been going for 2 hours, 8 minutes. I'm going to wrap the show up. I'm a little tired. I want to get some sleep. But I want to thank everybody for coming on. I want to thank the captain, the watch guy. Thank you for joining. We got Ari. We got JJ from the Gentleman's Hangout, the Wizard. We had Bourbon Heart on earlier. Thank you to all the viewers in the chat for staying up with us. And thank you for the great night of Watch Talk. It's good to just hang out with you guys as always. And, of course, guys, you got to wear your watches. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You got to wear the watches.